Hello? 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 Hello, can you hear me? 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 Hello, can you hear me?
Howdy.
Hey, how's it going?
Look at that.
It's going pretty good. Howdy.
Hey, how's it going?
Look at that.
Going pretty good. Howdy.
Look at that.
Going pretty good.
Look at that.
Dick down. Oh, get dick down, son. Take some damage.
you like playing with Rice Krispies, Asmo? What are you doing?
I have a fidget cube.
Oh,
I didn't know you could hear that.
I thought you were like smacking on fucking Rice Krispies over here.
No.
I thought he was playing with a butterfly knife.
Butterfly
Was
knife.
my guess.
Hey man, I don't judge.
But Reef does, which is why he called you out.
Yeah, exactly.
It's literally that. That's what.
Hmm. It's kind of weird.
Kinda sussy baka.
Yep. That's me. Most suspicious. 2022.
Oh god, I'm back to the good old fashioned no damage.
Got Fur Affinity up on one monitor, fanfiction.net up on another monitor, Roll20 on my center monitor, one hand on the mouse and the other hand on my fidget cube.
Nice. I respect that.
That's what I call it too.
Yeah, but does yours sound like this?
If I make the proper noises.
Yeah, if it sounds like that for longer than 4 hours, you should seek medical help. Speaking of people just being horny on Maine, I don't know if he still works here, but for a good 6 months, there was a security guard who worked our night shift who just had a bad dragon hat.
Nice.
Subtle.
Yeah, no, and like, it's the perfect condition. This is just a little, dragon logo, and I'm like, I know what that is. I don't know you, and I'm not gonna walk up and go, dragon dildos.
Yep, just break the ice with that. I mean, you're literally wearing it on your forehead, I think.
What if he just got it, like a friend got it for him just for the dragon logo, though?
I know, right? And
And
then
so you call yourself out.
I call myself out. Like, it's the perfect
you
thing to
can't
do.
you can't call it out because then you're at risk of looking like the degenerate.
Wait, why do you didn't even buy the hat? You just passed by and knew.
Yep.
I had to Google the bad dragon logo because I know it's a dragon, but I couldn't tell you.
It's like the salamander chapter head.
It absolutely is the salamander's chapter symbol. Oh my god!
That's where you just gotta
A
go
little
up to him
BD on it, yeah.
and say the name of one of the toys. You'd be like, Duke, right? They probably wouldn't get it, but you know.
They don't. You think they're not going to get it, and all of a sudden, oh yeah, that's my girlfriend's favorite. And you're like,
It actually was my ex-girlfriend's favorite.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Google.
there's a lovely security guard who I never talked to, but 3 times a week, I pass by, and I just go, "That's neat." He's wearing a bad dragon hat.
Yeah, they If I saw that painted on the shoulder pad or the pauldron of a space marine, I would not be able to tell you what it was.
Mm-hmm.
That's subtle. Yeah, I would not be able to identify that in the wild. But I mean, now I can.
what are you giggling over there?
Yeah.
Oh, she's looking at bad dragon scarves.
So there's the thing. Part of the reason I was able to see it out in the wild is I'm like, I kind of want dragon memorabilia. And this is subtle. It's a black hat with a little red dragon on it. That's cool. I don't really want to wear the dildo store hat though.
Well, why not?
And so I see this guy and I'm like, are you just wearing it because you think it's a cool dragon hat? Like, I was there. I debated wearing a cool dragon hat.
God damn it,
And
Rowan.
went, no thanks.
Oh, one of these days.
I have 3 bites of my sandwich left, and then I will start the game.
Take your time. I'm trying to finish this Battlegrounds game that's just gonna continue forever.
Why is my name still Rowan G down there? There we go. There's where it's at.
Hell yeah, that's the best symbol ever.
Dolan, you gotta pick a new color. I'm sorry, sir.
I'll move off purple.
Purple is the color.
Purple was given to me because it was already there, and red chose red. I had to choose a
Understandable.
color that was not red.
Understandable.
When I DM, I prefer white or black depending on what the background image is. So it's high contrast and easy to see. But since I'm playing, I get to be green. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Napkins. Turns out reclining and eating a juicy sandwich do not go that well together.
You're playing in a recliner?
The
Who
back
doesn't?
support on my gaming chair gives out a little bit, and I've got a footrest, so a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing in a recliner.
Nice.
Okay. Got my stuff, got my notes somewhere. Labeled under notes. Open Underdark.
It was my fault. It's like we were talking about something before we got sidetracked about Bad Dragon, and I was the one who made the joke about having Fur Affinity and fanfiction.net up on my other monitors.
Yeah.
That's my go-to haha funny joke.
Oh, dang, you were joking about that? I was going to ask what you had on fanfiction.net.
Yeah, and I'm over here like I've seen this guy for months, and there hasn't really been an icebreaker moment where I can just be like, "Hey guys, I saw a horny dude on Maine
Yeah.
today." Okay, there's a guy who's wearing a dildo store hat.
Yeah, since we're already talking about Griffin dogs, I might as well.
I might as well. Like that is a thing. Like, speaking of, there was this crazy thing I saw recently. Whereas if I just, pop in and go, "Hey, I saw a bad dragon hat out in the wild," there is a non-zero chance that you guys just go, "The hell is that?" And then I've outed myself. Like, it's the Dragon Dildo store. They're like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, no, see, this is a story about the other guy who is bad horny on Maine. Okay, you don't get to make me feel the bad guy here.
This is the price that I pay for being ironically horny on Maine. Is you inadvertently attract the genuine horny on Maine folk. What's the quote about satire being indistinguishable from being genuine?
I don't know the actual quote, but that is the gist of it. If you say satire enough, you will be attracted to like-minded individuals, thinking they are in a like-minded company.
Poe's law, an adage of internet culture. Yeah, there's a specific quote about pretending to be an idiot, you might find yourself in the company of genuine idiots, or you might find yourself in the company of genuine idiots who
You will
believe
find-
they are in good company. I can't remember exactly what it is, but
that was part of it. Who believe they are in good company or like-minded company. Yeah. Same with it was sarcasm, stupidity, and or racism, but sarcasm was the one. I heard the most of. All right. So last time, the last light in, Goku was powering up, getting all the energy from his spirit ball. So you guys were making your way towards the Drow city of Shar's Tier, seeking a pyramid that was the center temple of Lolth. And on your way, encountered a band of kobolds transporting a gargantuan chest. And through a bit of talking and dialogue, decided to throw your lot in helping these kobolds achieve their dream of opening said chest. And their current plan is to drag it up a mountain and toss
huck it off a cliff.
huck it off a cliff, and let gravity solve the unpickable lock.
I still want to try and pick the lock again before we throw it off the cliff.
Okay. You guys,
A D100?
the grand irony is that 13 would invoke divine intervention if you were a cleric. So you have to roll under your level.
Yeah.
So fun facts.
Fun facts.
You guys forded a river and were attacked by a giant rock. Given to
Damn
its
boulders.
magpie nature, was like, "Hey, look, shiny, and free food." But we're able to ford the river, slay the rock, and now you guys are making your way up the mountain. And the kobolds are mentioning that there is a bridge guarded by a group of goblins up ahead. Approaching said bridge, you see some battlements is not the word I am looking for, but battlements is the word I'm going to use. Some fortifications built around this rather large wooden bridge.
Did we get to see the bridge? We got to see the bridge last week.
You did get to see the bridge last week. I need to look for how much I fucked up. All right, yeah.
A non-zero amount.
Perfection. I am brilliant.
So like this is what you're talking about over here?
Yeah.
Palisade.
Yeah, good word. Copy.
There's paladins over there. Wow.
Paste. You guys aren't quite that close. But you are. Most of the fortifications seem to be on the side that you are coming up to. There do appear to be a few goblins moving about that you can see as you approach.
Can I see them?
Yes.
Are you sure? Because I don't see any.
They're invisible. I mean, come on.
It's theater of the mind.
I'm closing roll 20. We're gonna be rolling in Discord henceforth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there are about half a dozen goblins moving about, and there are you see some creatures have been impaled on spot. Breathing is awesome. Impaled on spikes. You see most of the remains of another rock that seems to have been more picked clean for food. But you also see one of the stitch monsters that you saw earlier impaled nearby. And then
The goblins killed it?
sitting there's kind of a camp-ish on this side of the bridge near it, and sitting around a bonfire is a massive troll. Probably about 14 to 18 feet tall.
That's pretty big.
Okay, before we inevitably, murderize this troll, can I try this
Roll
chest
pick the
again?
lock.
Sure.
It was dexterity thieves tool.
Strength thieves tools.
Strength. Shit.
Don't you have to roll 20?
Yeah,
I have to roll at least a 20.
I don't know if opening the chest this close to people who could, potentially.
Well, if I get to see, if I see his side, maybe I want to fight harder. Yeah, no, I remember it's a DC 30, so I need at least a 21. Because I think I have to beat.
Yeah.
You need to roll a 21 on a d20?
Well, the 20 plus 1. Or, yeah, actually, no. I need to
We're
roll.
gonna be here a while if we're waiting for you to roll a 21 on a 20-sided die.
No, I need to roll a 12 or higher.
Okay.
That's all you have to
From the
roll is a
looks of it.
12?
Yeah, 12 or higher.
Dang. You've rolled 3 or 4 times already?
Well, if I wasn't stupid and I paid attention to my
He has to roll a
skills.
12, and then he has to roll a 10 on a d10 afterwards.
Yes.
He could use an ability to add a d10 to his skill checks, and so he needs to.
Yeah, I remember
12
you saying
means
that.
it is possible.
Yep.
To succeed.
Yeah, if I hadn't been a fool when we the first roll, we would have had it.
Absolute buffoon.
Yeah.
Well, seeing as how they have, bodies, what bodies do they have on pikes other than the abomination?
A smattering of different creatures. You notice some just random beast-like things, as well as some drow and deep dwarves.
Okay. I mean, that's a pretty clear indication that they are not friendly and are not interested in having a conversation. And we can see this bridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And does it look sturdy enough to support the chest?
It does.
Okay.
Until I collapse it.
Collapse it.
Yeah, is there another way to pass other than this bridge?
It does not appear so.
Uh-oh.
And Red, you can't cast fly, correct?
No.
All right. Only way out is through. Let's do this.
As you guys approach, the goblins take note of you and kind of hurry over and speak. Anyone speak giant and or goblin?
One of us.
Yes.
Neat. Okay. Yeah, the goblins go over and talking to the troll mention you guys. Who then stands up and approaches somewhat slowly and actually greets you. Who here speaks Undercommon? You speak Undercommon?
Yes.
Yeah, you do. I had to lean up to double check the language proficiency. Greets you in Undercommon. Greetings, travelers. Huh?
Wait. This is a troll.
This is the troll.
Oh,
Kind of
unexpected.
well learned to be a troll.
Folks,
Yes. Well, I mean, it's like a compliment
Is it though?
because I mean, trolls are generally stupid.
I like to think that you guys are having this argument in character. Trolls just standing there listening. Well, it's
Yeah,
kind of like a compliment. Trolls are usually pretty fucking stupid.
yeah, because he says it in common. I mean, you guys are psychically linked, and so you do really. Shit, he's alert for a troll. Like, that's not very nice. Like, what's a compliment?
While this is going on, I pass Blaze the platinum ring. You
What?
should know what to do with it at this point.
Throw it off the waterfall. I'll slip it on.
Oh, traveler. Where's my guess? Judging by your course, I am assuming that you wish to cross my bridge.
It's a troll tool, baby.
I mean, crossing the bridge sounds nice. Yes.
Well,
Are we getting this translated because we're telepathically linked to Ludian?
sure.
I could telepathically translate it. We.
Wait, where? Huh? Well, I am a businessman first and foremost, and any may use the bridge provided you pay the toll.
How much?
What's the toll?
100 up, half down.
What?
100 gold up, half and down.
What does half and down mean?
50 for the other way back. It's 100 to get up and 50 to get back down.
Is this a per person toll or per group or?
I am perhaps willing to negotiate a group rate, seeing as you have quite a number of people with you. But
Yeah, how many are exactly with us? Because it's not just the 4 that we can see on our.
it's not just the 4 you can see. There are a couple dozen kobolds.
A couple dozen.
So I'm going to call that 20.
So there's like 24 of us guys,
No, there's 20 dozen.
20 dozen.
and there's
One of
a
them.
big chest. God. The perfect chance for a deception or persuasion.
That's what I was about to say. Is what is my? I have an intimidation. Ooh,
Well, I have proficiency in both persuasion and deception.
do you?
So it's just a matter of
Can we paint some silver coins gold real quick?
what do I want to try and do?
Yeah, because what's your roll for those? 'Cause I'm assuming you'll be
both
better
of
than
them are +9, so
Okay,
the
that's mine
lowest
as well.
would be 19.
me. Okay. Because you can only roll a 10.
Right.
This
Okay.
this troll, how is he dressed?
He's got some furs and leathers, but it's not particularly cold down here, and he does not have a lot of cloth on him.
Does he have like a clear coin pouch that he's wearing?
Yeah.
Because we could save a lot of time if we just pay him and then lift off of him on the way back.
But I could also deceive him and just say, "Hey, yeah, we'll pay you on the way back," and then just get across without paying, and then.
I mean, I've got the money. I'm happy to pay for the 5 of us to cross. I don't have enough funds to pay for all of the kobolds.
Or I could do it like a persuade, because you figure with the 24 of us and the chest,
25.
so 25.
Yeah, because of
Millie's in my
Millie.
cart.
Oh.
Millie can just stay hidden in the cart. Shh.
Alright. Yeah, just tell her to hide in the cart.
Everyone get in the
They
cart
won't
real
know.
quick. They won't know. There's only one of us. Just don't look at the cart.
How big is this cart?
It's
Yeah, how many kobolds can we hide in the cart and then roll a deception and be like, yep, there's only 5 of us?
seeing as how well-spoken the troll is, I don't think we're going to be able to pull the wool over his eyes with a ill-thought-out deception.
You never know. Don't knock it until you try it.
Because that's 20,000 gold, right? Or 2,000 gold.
2,000 gold.
Well, it'll end up being.
Well, it's 100 per,
over
and
three.
there's 25 of us.
Yeah, and then 50
That's
back.
2,500, and then yeah, so 3,750.
Yeah.
Half of the wagon is occupied by foodstuffs. It is a chuck wagon specifically for cooking and not cargo transport.
I mean, we could just like load all the kobolds up on the wagon and then just be like, yeah, no, it's just all food stuff.
We're gonna eat them later.
Shifty eyes.
You want one right now? I mean,
most of the kobolds are busy using the pulleys and the stuff to move the chest.
yeah. I mean,
Well,
roll a persuasion and see if you can like negotiate a better deal. What's the worst that can happen?
That's what I was thinking. I was trying to negotiate a better deal.
before you do that, how big is this troll?
do we get to see any of these trolls or goblins at any point?
Kage's trolling us.
I think probably, and also how far away is our like end spot where we're gonna potentially chuck this chest?
A ways past the bridge.
Because I think probably the best idea, which would be beneficial for all of us and cut down on time, is make a deal with a troll to carry the chest up. Troll gets potentially some of the loot in the chest, whatever that is. You know, it's like 5%. Because you never know what's in the chest. Plus whatever, you know, like half of what it would be to cross. He's smart.
But what if the troll decides after we open it he wants to turn on us?
Then we're able to defend
Then
ourselves.
we're fighting.
Yeah, like
I wish I was Lycan right now because I just checked this dude off the bridge.
I think we'll be fine with a troll.
Go to fight the troll, we all die.
We all get chucked off the bridge.
That's my idea. That is higher in the troll.
And I'm fine with negotiating and then just lifting the money off of them on the way back. You know, we've got a couple of pickpockets with us. That is an easy way to avoid conflict. Everybody leaves happy.
I was gonna say your pickpocket better be better than my pickpocket because I'm not proficient in pickpocket.
shit.
You're a rogue that doesn't do pickpocketing? Oh
I
my
can-
god, who even are you?
I can smooth talk a motherfucker.
You throw your daggers all loud as shit, you don't know how to pickpocket, dude? Oh my god, you're the worst fucking rogue I've ever seen.
But you have seen me.
I think that's a mark against you.
But you have heard of me. You're the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
Alright. So
I don't know. Toss your idea on trying to hire him. See if he'll take it without a persuasion roll, or you could try your hand.
About that before volunteering their loot.
Fuck it. Fuck the kobolds.
What are they gonna do? Fight us?
Okay. I'm gonna go up to Leader Kobold. What's his name?
Hellfart.
Halford.
Deke.
Halford. So I'm gonna go up to him and be like, hey, here's the dealio. There's a bridge, there's a troll. There's pay. We're still a decent ways from where we need to be, but the troll's really strong. So I think we should potentially make a deal with the troll to help us carry the chest up to where you want to toss it and potentially exchange for a little bit of the loot inside. Obviously, once the thing is open, you can pick what the troll gets. But I think we should go with that, if that's fine with you.
Few can resist the siren song of the mystery prize.
The mystery prize.
It's like, yeah, we could pay you, 2,000 gold, or you could get a peek at the mystery box.
He goes, yeah, that, if the troll is amenable, that seems reasonable.
Glad that everybody is just so easygoing.
I'm waiting for, when we get to, the session that everything just goes downhill. Everyone's just freaking out.
I need that experience.
If Halford thinks that's okay, then I'm gonna relay that same deal to the troll. and be like,
What are you actually offering?
what's the troll's name? Did he introduce himself?
He did not.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go up to the troll and go, hello, my name is Rose Red. I am here to strike a deal with you. And kind of extend my hand kind of waiting for him to say his name back.
He leans down and grabs your hand with between his two
It's one finger.
yeah little thumb. Huh? I am Urgoth. Huh? I am Urgoth. Huh? Pleasure, your acquaintance. And what are you speaking in?
Well, he was speaking in Undercommon, right?
Correct.
So I'm speaking in Undercommon too.
You also know Undercommon. Okay.
Yes.
But yeah, introduces himself as Urgoth, and asks, "Are you the treasurer of your group?"
If somebody asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
Yes. Very perceptive.
Wonderful.
Roll a deception check.
I think she's got a couple thousand gold. She could pay the toll.
I have enough money to pay the toll if need be.
Why? Every one of you is like, "Oh man, I sure hate having all this money," and I'm like, "Hey, here's a problem you can solve with money." You're like, "Oh my god, how do we solve this problem?"
Gotta keep our money.
What if we need it for the next troll?
Never know when we might need it.
Never know how many more holes there are with toll bridges.
Exactly.
All right, Orgoth, you seem like a businessman, so I have a proposition for you. We need to make our way past your bridge, and we have this giant chest. We do not know what is inside. It could be immense riches. Who knows? It's kind of thrilling. We're trying to make it to the top of the waterfall to break this chest. And what we would like to proposition for you is to help us carry it in gain of some of the loot once the chest is open. In addition to some of the payment you would get if we just crossed your bridge normally. How about it?
Interesting. Give me a persuasion roll.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Hey, it could have been worse.
It could have, in fact, been worse.
Could he looks at you and goes,
I give him my most dazzling smile, which is very, like...
yeah,
very
Salamander.
your eyes, you flick your elven hair, and it's not there, and so you kind of just twitch, and then your eyelids close sideways at him. He goes, that is an interesting proposition, but it sounds like a lot of work. I am a businessman. I run a business. The business is my bridge. I'll take my minor toll, and when your untold riches happen, seems like you'll make the toll back, won't you? Oh yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. How much is it?
2,500?
How many goblins are there?
20?
6.
Can we see them?
Oh, goblins.
No.
No, you may not see them.
Doop doop doo. Copy. Doop doop doo. Go to object tokens. Doop doo. Paste. Doop doo. Doop doo. Paste. Doop.
I was playing a more like evil version of myself. I'd be in addition to like the gold. I don't have the spell slot open because I've used it, but just be like, hand him also a delayed fireball. But no, I don't have the spell slot, and I wouldn't do that. That's me.
You don't have the spell slot?
No, I've used it. I used
On
it
the
for
bird?
on
bird?
the castle to open
Oh,
up
yeah.
the way.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I used my 7th level spell slot and my 6th level spell slot because I sunbeamed the bird.
Jeez.
Fair enough.
I'm slowly getting weaker. That's great.
Well, empty.
We haven't even crossed the bridge yet, and you're already down 2 spells. Unbelievable.
I need a cane. I'm just in like Benjamin buttoning, or actually it would be normal
It would
aging.
be normal aging.
Reverse
I
Benjamin
like
buttoning.
reverse Benjamin.
I am reverse Benjamin Button. Fuck yeah. I respect it, honestly. I'm gonna start saying that.
Yeah, I heard somebody say that they had a reverse "That's So Raven" moment, also known as a memory. I'd like to size up this troll. What would I roll to?
Insider investigation, your choice.
I'm gonna here, I guess. Go with him.
Yeah, I'll kind of
What are you trying to
take some steps up.
figure out? Sizing them up. What do you?
He keeps saying that he's an honest businessman. I'd like to know if he's telling the truth in that regard, and
Huh?
also, what do I know about trolls in general?
Trolls in general, you know that they tend to regenerate. Fire and acid tend to slow or stop that, depending on how powerful the troll is. And then they don't proper die unless they are hit with that fire.
Mhm.
How convenient.
As for is he an honest businessman? You have dealt with the Fae a lot, and
Mhm.
there's something about what he said that is bugging you. He said it's 100 up and half down, which seems to imply that it's 50 back down. But if you were dealing with a Fae, he might want half of your stuff.
Mhm. Yeah, that's why I'm like, what does that mean? That's ambiguous. Okay. I'm gonna approach him and speak in common and ask him if he speaks the common tongue of the surface.
Surface dweller. I do. Don't get many of your folk down here, but there's a path. There was an opening up the mountain not long ago.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be close enough and not shout. I see blazes creeping forward. So I have heard your deal, and I'd like to provide a counteroffer.
I'm listening.
You allow us to pass, and we never have to see each other ever again. Now, think it through. Let it be known, I don't particularly enjoy violence, but you are currently in the company of some extremely violent individuals. So let's not do anything stupid, okay? No one's day has to be ruined.
That's true. But he kind of gestures towards the creatures on spikes. They also thought they were extremely violent individuals. And they also didn't want to pay my toll. I'm a rather reasonable man. I provide a service. Lovely bridge. Seems not untoward to assume I should be compensated in some way for maintaining and protecting this bridge.
DM.
Yar.
He said his name was Orgosh, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm. Yeah. All right. Can I do a thing out of initiative? Can I cast a spell before we go into initiative?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Can I do a thing before we go into initiative?
I'm about to solve this problem.
Oh, okay.
Orgosh. Yeah. Orgosh, was it? See, you've made a fatal error, my friend. Names have power, and you ought to know that. So I'm going to invoke his true name, and nope. There we go.
Interesting.
So Orgosh, intra in Inanis.
That is it. Okay. Fun things about reading your stats.
Hey, for those that don't know Latin, what that mean?
Enter the void.
Gotcha.
Why can't I? There we go.
Alright, quick. We occupy a spot, and then he cancels a spell, and we drop him off the bridge.
Yeah, he blinks out of existence. He, ends up, starts to chuckle, and then just poof. You got a
Yep.
natural 1 on that save.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now that the troll's gone, hoof it.
Boop.
Come on, let's go. Hurry.
Click. All right, everybody, roll initiative.
Click, click.
Where's my initiative tracker?
No, you don't. Don't make up things.
Fuck.
Fuck. Absolutely bamboozled. I rolled an 8 and a 3, bro.
Okay. Where the menu? No.
Just Orgosh has left the chat.
Bless you. Bless you.
Excuse me.
You only get 1.
Oh, sorry. Fuck you. Never
What,
mind.
2
I take it
pieces
back.
of soul? No. Too
It's
late.
too late. I took it back.
You already said it.
I took it back.
Stole it. That
It's
bit of
fine.
soul's already in heaven, son.
So
Fuck.
when I said it bless you twice, you just probably didn't hear it.
I did not.
I just let Dolan into heaven. What the fuck did I just do?
Yeah. You guys are level 13, right?
That sounds right. Yeah, that's what my character sheet says.
Okay. See how this goes.
Yes, goblins. Difficult. Terror of the Deeps comes out of the fucking water.
Alright. Stat block. Pop out. Rolling initiative, which is Dex. 12. That turn. 12. And then I adjust by descending. Yeah, that's kind of fitting. Yeah, Hightower just jumping it with the banishment. Lady Rose Red, you
I'd
hear
like to
a
avoid conflict, so I am.
sizzle and a pop, and the troll just vanishes. Your obsession with teleportation and portals, you're having a day. This is great. Only thing that could be any better is if a Kraken showed up. And your move.
Hi, yes.
Hi.
I am going to cast Dawn right there.
Okay.
So it's a 30-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder of sunlight.
Light sunlight. For the cylinder produced, each creature must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 4d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much. The creature must make the saving throw whenever it ends its turn in the cylinder. If you are within 60 feet of the cylinder, you can move it up to 60 feet as a bonus action on your turn. Neat! Okay.
So, in theory, I
Sunburst.
cast it and then I move it, right? I can do that. It just doesn't do damage until next turn.
It does damage to if you spawn it on creatures.
Yeah.
It starts off doing
Yeah, so it does damage, and then I can move it, and then at the start of the turn.
Yeah, if you wanted to use a bonus action, you could move it up to 60 feet. It only, other than the initial, it doesn't do damage unless they end their turn in it.
When it appears.
When it appears, and when
Oh,
they
okay.
end their turn in it. So
Okay, so it'd probably be better to keep it there and then.
you could blast it and then move it if
Gotcha.
you wanted to move it.
Okay.
But
I mean,
it is what it is. And where were you blonking it?
There, by these
Right
two.
there? On those two? Okay.
Yeah.
Realistically, you could summon it and then move it like right
No,
here.
use the cool one.
Isn't
Come
this the
through.
cool one?
No, the one that's all runes is the cool one.
It's
The alchemy circle.
well, in theory, it'd be 60 across because it's a 30-foot radius.
Okay.
So,
No,
but
no.
it doesn't really matter.
I messed up. Token. Let me go to token. I want advanced set dimensions. Said it's 60?
It's a 30-foot radius. So
Yeah,
it's just because the radius is half of it, so it would be 60. It'd be 60 across. It's stupid.
Okay. And each one is 5 feet, and so that's a 12 by 12. Right? That checks out? 12
I
times
think
5?
so. Yeah, I think that's how big it is.
Okay.
It's
You know.
stupid.
Sure.
It's sunlight. I'm team damage against the kobolds in their party.
Or, no, it's dawn.
Sunlight. But if you wanted to do 30 feet, I think that's perfectly fine.
Controlled by red.
So I think it'd be 6 across, but that's up to you.
No. 2 back. Haha! Victory is a mine. Okay. And it's a 30-foot cylinder and a 40-foot something, right?
It's 40 feet high.
40-foot high, 30-foot radius. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, I remember there being two numbers.
Yeah, so I guess if something's flying, like above it, then it'd be fine.
Yeah, no, it's a beam from the sky.
It's
You
a
said,
god
"Let there be a
ray.
lie," and there was.
Yeah.
We just call the sun down a little bit.
So,
all right, and you said it's a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. DC 19.
DC 19. Yeah, they've got a Constitution somewhere right there. 5 and 18, both fail.
So they take 33.
33.
Yep.
And does it do anything else? Are they blinded or something? No,
Nope. They just have to make the save again. And probably take more damage because they'd be ending like their turn there. But so yeah, it just ticks.
It's a con save.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, like all the evocation spells that do like radiant damage are like con saves because it's like radiant.
You want to throw a bunch of fireballs? They're really good at dex save.
No.
Pretty cool. Just saying.
No.
It's considered. Okay. That's
And then
neat.
I'm gonna stick there because I don't want to move too far away from it.
Okay.
So
Are
that's
you
it.
doing another bonus action thing? Are you moving it? Do you have any other bonus actions that you can do?
No.
Okay. Just checking. Cool. Hightower, we are tied. But you've got like a negative dex.
I have negative dex, but I also have advantage, so do with that what you will.
Roll me another initiative. Like, roll initiative, we'll roll off. They got a 15. So
That means he's number 1, right? He goes first.
So they're gonna go. They are much better when there's a giant troll right next to you. We have advantage on the roll. The target is within 5 feet. All right. Yep, that checks out. Do. Here's my stuff. What is their range? All right. Ludian, you have 2 attacks coming at you. As they unsling crossbows and shoot them at you. 14 and a 23. I believe the 23 hits.
Yep. I can see them, right?
Correct.
Okay.
You know, uncanny dodge.
Of course.
So you take 21 damage as the bolt tears into you, and then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wow, even half damage?
Oh no, your resistance. Your resistance lets you dodge stuff at the end. But no, the 21 was part of that. You pass, which is half as much. So 12 poison damage.
Was any of that physical?
Yeah. So 21 and 12 gets halved
Minus
to
10.
yeah.
23.
But I can only intercept the physical. I can't
Okay.
block poison.
So I for sure take 6.
Yeah. So you take 1 physical and then 12 poison. Can you dodge poison?
I mean,
I'm gonna say
it says you have the attack's
What
damage
are they
against
doing?
you.
They are shooting him with a crossbow, and they have a poisoned crossbow.
Okay. So
So their weapons are poisoned.
mine doesn't specify it has to be physical damage. I just kind of assumed, but you reduce the damage they take.
Reduce the damage. Yeah, you wind up taking 7 damage as a crossbow bolt hits into you, and you feel some poison coursing through your veins. But between the interception,
Most of the poison got on my shield.
yeah, no, he's able to knock it away, and you're able to dodge a bit. That you are only very, very slightly grazed, and so the poison did not have much effect. Blaze,
That's
you have
my
2
name.
crossbow bolts flying at you.
I do. Haha.
Does a 19 hit you?
With the ring gives 2 AC, right?
The ring? What
Yeah,
ring?
Asmo.
You have a ring?
Yeah, Asmo gave me the ring.
Oh, that broke.
What?
No, that's not a concentration, is it?
Nope.
It
Just
is not.
lasts an hour.
Okay, and it gives you 1
Plus
bonus to
AC.
AC.
So I have 20 then.
That's just a kick in the pants. All right, you are only hit once.
What? I'm still hit.
Yeah, 24 hits you, but a 19 does not.
Okay, I guess.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as a poisoned bolt finds a kink in your armor. It likes feet.
Hey yo.
Floor
You
tiles. It loves floor tiles.
Floor tiles, baby. Cracked and dirty.
I was telling Reef about that while I was in Tennessee.
But you take 21 piercing damage and then 12 poison damage.
But he takes half of everything because he has resistance to all damage.
Well, shit. All right. So 21 and 12 is 23 halved to.
No, 21 and 12 is 33, halved to 16 because we round down, right?
Correct. All right, 16.
And I pass the
Yes,
con
yes.
save.
To maintain concentration on my spell because I take the damage that you take.
Oh, yeah. Fancy dancy. And then, Lady Rose Red, you have 2 bolts coming at you.
And obviously with like 13 AC. No, I'm kidding.
And you have already acted, so they do not have advantage. Which means they have disadvantage because of long range.
Oh, hell yeah. And I'm a small target. I'm kidding.
I've rolled crits twice on that, but neither one are a crit.
Who
I'm
crit?
sad. Nobody, because I have disadvantage. But I rolled 2 nat 20s on there.
Okay, because if you get crits, let me know because I can
I'll let you
use
know
that thing
because
3
you can
times.
use your thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rowan, you have an 25 and a 14 coming at you. What
Both hit.
is your AC? Both hit.
13.
I'm going to need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Weird.
Do they actually
That's
hit?
+4.
Are you going to cast Shield? Uh,
You cast shield, you weirdo.
I
Okay.
use a first level spell slot or take 30 damage.
Well,
Well,
I actually hold up.
hold up. Wait a minute.
Can I cast shield if I'm doing a concentration spell?
Shield's not concentration.
Okay. This is silly. Have I mentioned that spellcasters are silly?
Yes, you have. That is also
So-
why I refuse to play them.
So go to
Playing a
As
spellcaster.
he's
No.
playing a paladin.
No.
You have played
I'm playing a
three
smite
spellcasters.
bot.
You have played 3 spellcasters.
I'm
You
playing
play
a
more
smite bot.
spellcasters than you have non-spellcasters.
I'm playing a smite bot.
you're playing a spellcaster.
Nope, I refuse.
Yeah.
Nope.
You're,
Two half
congrats,
spellcasters, one full spellcaster.
you're playing a
And then
premium
even
battle.
Lycan can cast spells, he
I'm-
just doesn't.
I'm playing a weird barbarian is what I'm playing.
You're playing a weird barbarian.
Barbarian with
Okay.
armor.
The 24 would hit, but the 14 would not.
Correct.
'Cause I got
No.
shield.
You take 21 damage. Or no, you don't, because they have disadvantage. You take
So-
7 piercing damage,
Ow.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. You pass.
7, right?
12 poison damage.
Oh, shit.
So, a total of 19. My good sir.
19?
Yes.
You trying to kill
Yes.
me?
I actually thought you guys would leave.
Emphatically.
Thought you guys would just pay the 2,000 gold and you'd be on your way. But no. Now I am trying to kill you.
3, yeah, okay. That's 19.
I
Quick
have a
math.
different battle planned on this bridge.
I I was gonna pay the gold, but then Hightower's like, to the void with you. Enter the
Be gone.
shadow.
Beam. Yeah.
Activated my
Taking
trap.
Hightower's turn.
He was arguing he was bargaining in bad faith.
I mean, there was. Yeah. Fuck the Fae.
Fuck the Fae.
I'm gonna move here and I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. So all attacks against you have disadvantage.
Correct.
Does it do anything else? I have not taken the dodge action in 4 years.
Before Hightower continues his move, did these guys roll their con saves?
No, they did not.
They
Thank
got
you.
that.
A 19 passes.
Uh-huh. It would take half. Yeah, meets it, beats it.
Okay. And what's your damage?
Half of that.
33.
Half would be 16.
No, 32. So one takes 32. The other takes 16.
Yep.
Click.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
Good to know. Are you sure you don't want to build a thing so that they don't take damage? Right there? You can sculpt your spell so it doesn't hit them. Until the start of your turn, any attacks made against you have an advantage. If you can see the attacker, you make dexterity saving throws with advantage. If you are incapacitated, your speed drops to 0. Neat!
Wait, Don, did you just ask me if I wanted to make sure that the enemy didn't take damage from my spells?
Yeah, you can sculpt your spell. You could choose not to finish them.
So here's a question. They're in the Underdark, so the sunlight is blinding to them, right?
You're gonna make me actually look up
I
goblins.
don't think goblins are affected by sunlight. It's like literally just
goblin.
It's just kobolds.
Is it just kobolds?
Goblins do not have sunlight sensitivity.
Okay.
I don't think kobolds have sunlight sensitivity anymore either. But
Yeah, as a Fizzband's folio of dragons or whatever it's called.
But bringing up the goblin race, they do not have sunlight sensitivity. Sensitivity. So you have moved. You've taken the dodge action. Are you doing anything else with your turn?
Yes, I'm going to implore them to walk away. I'm just looking for an appropriate icon for I'm dodgy. Hey, there's a ninja.
Roll me a persuasion.
Not
They
very,
don't seem to be too
yeah,
keen on that idea. Ludian.
but I say don't risk your life and the lives of your comrades. Leave now and go home.
I'm gonna steady aim,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm throwing something at that motherfucker.
Okay.
You should also take a 5-foot step closer to me so I can protect you if you get hit.
Wow! I can't. If I do that, I can't steady aim.
All right, your call.
So
PC 28 hits. For 40 damage. That's a lot of damage. Crunch. This man does psychic damage because he's not a polite person. You could stab people like a regular guy, but instead you make.
I could stab people for psychic damage too.
You're over here throwing nightmares at people for no reason. There's no reason to throw nightmares at people. He just does that because he thinks it's cool.
Because it's cool.
Blaze!
That's my name.
A bunch of goblins around.
Bunch of fucking goblins.
Yeah.
I'm moving this way. I don't remember how far that was. I can move 10 more feet, so I can move 2 more tiles.
Why?
Yeah, 40. My speed's not
Why?
30. Oh, my speed is 30.
Yeah, your strength is high enough
Oh
that
my
you can wear the armor.
God, that's ridiculous. If I double move, can I roll to intimidate or no? Why am I?
Isn't your speed 30? Why is
Yes.
your speed 40?
Okay. It is 30, but I thought I got moved back already. I was like, why are you guys putting me at 20 feet? And I have, I got a pretty big fucking halberd. Like, I'm going to point at these goblins and say, like, you have a chance to run before I get to you.
Okay.
Don't make a foolish decision here.
You sound pretty intimidating. They don't seem that phased.
Damn. Okay. Well then. And I can only go 60 feet before the ring breaks?
Yeah, if you go any farther than that, your buff wears off.
Okay. That's the
But
end of
every
my
time
turn.
I take damage, I risk losing concentration on the spell and the troll re-emerging.
Hmm.
So it actually would be beneficial if you
Got rid of
break
it.
the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going to stop for now.
Okay.
Next turn I'll get to them. Because I can't.
Make it.
Yeah, never mind. I'm good.
I mean, if you've got more stuff to do, bonus.
Bonus action. Yeah, I'll summon spectral weapon, spiritual weapon.
Summon a stick. Where'd my stick go? It's stick. Ah! Stick got one.
And it gets an attack on the first turn, right?
It does. We'll go over here. We go control.
I fucking won, dude. Blaze just can't hit shit ever. Like this is the curse. Like I just don't get to hit things.
Yeah, you were spoiled by.
Bring back Lycan.
Advantage every attack. There's a reason I played a kobold rogue, and it. I mean, Ludian can kind of do it with his. I'm just gonna take steady aim every turn. But the reason I played a kobold rogue is that they had advantage of people within 5 feet, and so it's just like, cool. I've got advantage all the time. Lady Rose Red. It is
So-
your move.
Yeah, so it looks like for like playable races, the only playable race that has sunlight sensitivity now is Drow. Like all the other like Underdark like related playable races, they like removed it. What?
Do deep dwarves not?
No, they don't have it anymore. They like removed it with the multiverse of monsters or whatever it's called.
Neat.
So
I'm kind of surprised that Drow still have it because
I think because they're like the one of the few playable races that has like superior dark vision.
Okay.
I think that's the trade-off. But a lot of people are talking about that, like maybe that will be changed.
Yeah, 'cause
Um,
they got a history revamp that the Drow city that is like was introduced in the Dritz storylines. Wizards of the Coast has been like, no, there's other Drow cities that aren't like built on pain and evil. There's like nature-loving Drow who are druidic, and they're absolutely fine living in like harmony with bioluminescent mushrooms and raising animals and being normal people just living in the Underdark.
My favorite part is that playable drow don't speak Undercommon.
I'm sorry, what?
Is it not?
Nope, they speak Elvish.
Really?
Yeah, sure enough.
What?
So the
I need to
the
look
funny
at
thing
this.
too, in the Dritz series, they actually have drow that live above land in forests.
Yeah, the worshippers of Illustre. Iliastre? I don't remember how to pronounce her name. The naked moon goddess with the sword.
Yeah.
The other fun fact that seems to pop up around that I've heard about D&D is that rules is written, cats can't jump.
What?
Apparently, the jump rules that I have not double checked are you can do a running long jump equal to your strength modifier plus 3, and cats have a -4 to their strength, so they can jump -1 feet.
What?
They just
They
open up a
jump
black hole and get
backwards?
sucked in.
Yeah, Jeremy, this is all your fault. Centaurs riding horses.
Yeah, there are just some rules that but Rose, it is your move.
Yeah, so Dawn ticks on these guys.
Dawn ticks on the end of their turn,
Yeah.
unless you are casting Dawn an additional time.
Oh, I think it.
But you do have an action, and you can bonus action move it. It just kind of sits there.
Hmm.
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 Still closed. Still
Hmm.
closed.
And you said I can.
No,
as
you
long
should
as
have
it's-
waited.
As long as it's not another concentration spell, I can cast it and no
You can have as
problem.
many spells as you want, provided they are not concentration. You can only maintain concentration on one spell at a time.
Okay, well then, ignore the dawn.
Already.
Okay, cool.
That's actually funny. Cats can't jump.
We're gonna cast that.
Fireball!
And,
Where are you casting Fireball, kid?
that's a good question. Hold up. What's the range on this? 150? Jesus. Cast fireball down the hill. No.
Cast Fireball on the bridge.
Goes here. Oh. Oh. Or I could cast fireball over here. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cast it over here.
Okay.
It's not gonna hit him. I mean, unless the spiritual weapon has a health bar.
It does not.
It does not.
I mean, it would. I could say protected anyway because I could do that. So even if it did, it wouldn't have to roll anything. Oh no, is the spiritual axe flammable? Can it become a fire spiritual axe?
Are you sculpting any of that spell, or are you just blowing a whole thingamajigger?
Let's
Yeah,
try and
yeah,
not
the
blow up
goblin.
the bridge while I'm standing really close to where it ends.
Well, it's not like a rope bridge.
Fine. Fine.
It's a wooden bridge, motherfucker!
Yeah,
You might die, but I think I'll be okay.
we still need to cross. We need to get the chest across, and we don't have any other option.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast it over here. Then
All right.
it's gonna hit both of those two because
It does hit both of them. It hits the same number of people. But I don't get to light the bridge on fire.
It's actually 34, 34 plus 5 because there's a 1. It's a fire spell.
Hot damn.
Yeah, so it's 39.
39 damage.
But it's DC 19 dexterity save, so they might do.
All right. Gotta reread my rules. Only half one fails. All right. So one succeeds, one fails.
Okay.
So that guy who succeeds takes no damage as he dodges out of the way, and this guy who fails uses his evasion to only take half damage.
Wow.
Wow.
So
39 minus half is
minus half.
15 and
It'd be
2, 17.
Yeah, 17. 17.
Right?
That'd be
39?
34. 17 plus 17 would be 34. It's
19.
It's 19. Yeah, that'd be 38. So 19.
Okay.
Fire
You have
damage.
6 people doing math. Anything else you're doing? Bonus action? Gonna drag spells around? Going to do your Draconic Cry so they all have advantage on Hightower?
That only see this thing? It's within 10 feet of me.
Yeah, you could give all of the goblins advantage on Hightower.
Yeah, well, it says enemies. So unless I start attacking my teammates.
Do you really think he's your friend? Alright, so
No.
that's the end of your turn.
That's my turn.
Make it the goblins' turn. The goblins. The goblins' turn. They don't know that you're a swanky little shitfucker. So he's going to move forward, provoking an attack of opportunity.
That he does. It's not like I'll actually fucking hit, though.
18.
Okay, wait, I take that back.
It's a solid. That hits.
Oh, you motherfucker! I would have punched my monitor if you said that missed.
He's gonna cast shield. So that is 20 damage. Wow.
Wow,
Wow.
that's a lot of
Gee, I'm
damage.
feeling a little attacked. Could you stop undermining our accomplishments?
Hey, back the fuck off! Oh wait, no, I only get one reaction, huh?
You only get one reaction.
Wait, hold on,
Hold on.
hold on,
Wait a minute.
hold up, wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
It says other creatures provoke an opportunity attack when they enter your
Correct.
reach. Does that matter? What?
You
Making an
use your
attack of
reaction.
opportunity uses your reaction.
And you only get one of those.
You guys just don't like me.
That is true.
Gonna cry myself to sleep now.
All right. So before the one goblin gets up, because they're doing their moves in turn order. So you stop the goblin. He's gonna pull out. I think they have disadvantage if they are in melee range. Ranged attack in melee. Aiming a ranged attack is more difficult when a foe is next to you. When you make a ranged attack, you have disadvantage in the attack roll if you are within 5 feet of a hostile creature who isn't incapacitated. Okay. He's going to shoot you with his crossbow. The other goblin is not there yet, and so he does not get his sneaky attack. An 8 does not hit.
Idiot.
But while that is going on, the other one is going to run up to you, and he is going to attack you twice with a sword. Baby!
Sorry, I've not been paying attention because it's not my turn. I apologize. Did Reef take damage just
He
now?
is not yet.
Okay.
But he's about to.
Well, that's a lot of confidence, Dolan. It almost sounds like
Yeah.
It almost sounds like you rigged the dice to make sure that I take damage.
Who's fudging the die
Yeah.
now?
You're like, oh well, I haven't rolled yet, but he's about to take damage. I don't believe you. Picture it didn't happen, Dolan.
You know what?
No photoshopping either.
A little. Where's my phone? I don't have my phone. I need to find my camera.
What's the fucking?
Let's not slow down the game. Let's keep going. You don't need to.
All right. We've got 22 hits for 20 damage, and then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Pretty and please.
Oh my god! I rolled I fucking hate roll 20.
A 10 fails, so you take a total of 44 damage.
From a fucking goblin? Oh my
from a
god! I'm
fucking goblin,
dead. Is it still halved?
which gets halved to 22. And that passes. Yep. 22
Yeah,
require
it's higher
an
than
11.
11.
Like 20 is the moment when it starts getting bigger, but that makes it an 11. So those two attacked. We've got 2 crossbows being shot at Ludian. 13 and a 16. Does a 16 hit, or you have 18 AC? You have 16 AC. 16 hits.
Oh, yeah, I have 16.
So
Go on, DB.
you are.
Can I do my uncanny dodge again?
You make your uncanny dodge again, but I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw as a crossbow bolt thunks into you, and you feel the poison coursing in your veins.
Just
Are you cheating, Ludian?
accidentally rolled
Are you
advantage.
cheating, Ludian? That looks like you're fucking cheating to me, bro.
Would you like me to reroll my Constitution saving
I'm
throw?
using the first one.
Use the
which
first
passes.
one, yeah. God, I can't believe you.
Can't. So you take 7 and 12 is 19 half is 9 damage.
That's what you get for cheating, Ludian.
Oh boy!
Also, these
And
goblins
then-
fucking clap, bro.
Yeah, when they actually have people around them and they can sneak attack, it's pretty sexy. Just saying. And the poison's no joke either. Lady
What do you
Rose
mean
Red.
they can sneak attack?
I mean, they can sneak attack.
If they have pack tactics, they have to be next to each other.
They're not actually goblins.
You wouldn't dare.
Turns out they're just
Turns out they're kobolds.
polymorph drow.
Assassin.
What's an assassin?
It's a goblin with extra levels
Fuck.
to make the check.
How are we ever going to beat them?
Yeah,
Uh,
how are we provoking sneak attack? You should tell us these things!
The one that stabbed Blaze got sneak attack, which means when there are people nearby activating the sneak attack, they're more dangerous than when they're shooting Ludian
Ain't nobody
and not
activate.
able to do that.
Nope, you're wrong.
Yeah, not having a troll here to trigger all the sneak attacks makes the fight less dangerous.
You're wrong.
Just saying, if one of us has been taking sneak attack damage, you should indicate that so that we can, use our human brains and do tactics and not just, we take damage. We can split them up. We can, divide and conquer. We can do things to outsmart them.
I'm not smarter than a goblin. I don't know what the fuck you're on.
Wait, only one of us is human, so can I use my Gabold brain?
No,
Wow.
not allowed.
I mean, realistically, none of us are human. He's just a rotting corpse.
Whoa!
What an accusation!
I feel called out.
Lady Rose Red, one crossbow bolt thunks into you, and another crossbow bolt bounces off of Hightower. Would you make a Constitution saving throw, please? As the poison courses through your veins.
Shit. I had to roll concentration for the last time I took damage. Because
Oh
it's
my-
well.
Are you cheating
Correct.
too? Man, this is like the cheating couple over here.
So,
I'm the only one who's not cheating. I'm
What?
so proud.
I haven't cheated.
well, technically I haven't cheated, I just forgot that's a thing.
So it's on the
hold
DM, is what you're telling me.
So, this is for the spell last time, when I took damage.
+4.
It fails,
So that spell's gone,
Why would
Yep.
it fail?
because she failed.
because
her
I took
concentration.
damage.
She got an 11.
She got.
Yeah, this was for last time that I took damage. This is for the
yeah,
spell.
she's with in 10 feet.
Yeah.
How much
Except
damage did
+4.
she take? She's at 93 minus to 74 is 19.
Yeah, I took 19. Yeah.
Okay.
So this spell would fail.
No, it
No,
becomes
it would
11 because he has Aura of Protection, which
Yeah,
gives you a
you're
bonus.
standing next to me. Your saves are 4 higher, and you
But-
the number to beat is 10 or half the damage you took, whichever is higher. If you took 19, then you have to beat a 10. You got an 11. Because I'm a awesome paladin who buffs my teammates.
Why is it only 10?
Concentration saves are just you have to beat 10 or half the damage you take, whichever's higher. That's
Oh, I thought like you had to you had to go higher than the damage you took.
Nope,
Nope.
half damage.
Oh,
So, for the most part, you can maintain your concentration. It's
Okay.
not that hard. It's when a dragon breathes fire on you that you.
so that was last time, and I've already done the save for last one. So that was my
and now you need to
concentration.
make
So
a
now
Constitution save to
there's-
avoid being poisoned.
there's that. So
15 passes.
Okay, and then this is the concentrating.
Yeah. So you take 12 poison damage and you pass your concentration.
Well,
and do we to reduce the 10 damage because I can intercept?
You reduced the
the physical.
that is already. She would have taken an additional 10, which you have reduced.
Okay, because
Sorry,
I thought
taking.
it was physical, but it's not physical. It's just any type of damage. I can intercept any damage type.
You're
Sorry, I would have taken 22, but now I just take 12.
correct.
Cool.
And,
And then
you maintain your spell.
They have to
and then
make
you have to roll a thing as they make Constitution saving throws to get eviscerated by the sun.
They chose death.
DC 19.
Give me some damage. Give me some
It's-
damage.
It's 30.
Oh, 30? Okay.
Half as much if they succeeded.
Oh, they did not. So they're a wee bit little dead.
Good. No more
And then-
motherfuckers shooting me.
Okay, wait. That's not my turn. I was gonna say. And then I move it, but it's the goblin's turn. I'm just rolling.
Making it Hightower's turn.
I dodge.
Okay. Making it Lydian's turn.
I have no ranged attacks that don't break concentration.
I bet you'd know what I'm going to do.
Leap off the bridge.
Mind bullets.
Kyle. A 23 hits.
For 34.
34 damage. Is your name Lycan? Because he is still alive.
The curse is real.
Oh, that's nuts.
Making it Blaze's turn.
DM,
Yar?
I roll to use my halberd
Mhm.
as a blunt weapon and bat the one that's 10 feet away from me off the bridge. Like, turn the halberd sideways so it's like the face of it, you know what I mean? Instead of the
Alright.
fucking swingy part.
Roll me a to hit, and then I'm going to ask for an athletics check. That's a crit. That hits. Pretty sexy. 2. That's pretty sexy. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just hear a goblin scream in the
Yeah.
background.
So you're able to hit him with the halberd and drag him a little bit. He comes forward and then kind of.
And then can I roll to intimidate this goblin again? Saying you're next.
Yeah.
You should have run.
You should have ran, buddy. Fuck!
It's not very scary.
I'm not, dude! Intimidation's supposed to be my thing, and I'm fucking like a teddy bear over here. Alright.
All right.
It's been 2 rounds, correct?
Correct. Coming up on your third.
We have 10 until the troll pops back up.
Lady Rose Red. It is your turn.
She's looking at memes.
Did Blaze move 5 more feet?
I will.
He did not.
No.
What are you talking about? Yeah, I did.
Okay.
And I also forgot to do this thing, too. Man, I suck at being a fucking paladin, bro. Give me Lycan back.
Okay. I wanna move
Yeah,
it
are
over,
you gonna attack with the?
I can't. It only moves 20 feet.
and then
Oh, okay.
I'm going to. So bonus action is moving that. Regular action is calling the dead on that guy. The one with more.
All
health.
right. So you've moved the thing,
Yes.
and it does
Oh,
radiant
confirm kill.
damage, so it does not obliterate the bridge. And you are tolling the dead
It's.
to snap.
I don't
Grapple
think. I don't think it can obliterate the bridge.
It cannot. That I am confirming.
Yeah,
it does not
it's-
fire damage. It does not burn the
it's
bridge. It is
Literally just
sunlight.
light.
Um,
Does the bridge have sunlight sensitivity?
the bridge has sunlight sensitivity. Roll me
I don't
some.
want to micromanage, but I'm going to a little bit. You should toll the dead the one that has 1 HP so that Ludian doesn't waste a sneak attack doing like 40 damage on the one that has 1 HP.
He doesn't have to sneak attack the one that has 1 HP. He could sneak attack like that guy or
That guy's dead.
that guy.
Guy's dead.
That guy's dead.
This
Or
one's
that guy.
about to get the fucking halberd through the chest straight off the cliff.
That's
I
up
was
to you what
about
you
to
want.
say.
I'm just throwing that out there.
I mean, if he wants to attack the guy with literally 1 HP, that's his prerogative.
We're just gonna leave the guy with 1 HP alive.
So I'm saying you should do because Toll the Dead does like 12 tops.
No. It is
Oh,
3.
Roll me some damage.
Just select more than 12. Right, we're level 13. Never mind.
Yeah. Roll me some damage, Rowan. Toll the Dead. There you go. 30. Or 29. And it gets a wisdom saving throw. I should know this because I've used the spell a bajillion.
Yes, it's wisdom. DC 19.
It fails. So minus 29 necrotic damage. Crunch.
I
Making it.
stand corrected. See, I was thinking it just does 12 damage.
No.
Yeah, we're level 13 in cantrip scale.
Making it the goblin's turn. The goblin's turn. Do.
Blaze doesn't have to make the save for Dawn.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
I mean,
So
if
I'm saying dodge, but in reality, I'm raising my shield.
I just want to be scary.
no.
Blaze is gonna die.
Only a lot.
Not on my watch.
Nah.
Is he within 60 feet? I just got a crit. Can you do the crit?
I just moved 5 feet away from being within 60 feet. I am 65 feet away.
Oh, and your thing is 30 feet to
Yeah,
negate.
30 feet.
Okay. Fun. Cool news. An 8 does not hit, and then the other dude is going to... Alright, what's your AC? Like 19?
Yeah, 19.
So, the goblin, one near you, flails his sword into you, and is kind of scraping off your armor somewhat ineffectively. You seem to have scared him by throwing a guy off the cliff and being a rather big dude. Another one aims and shoots a crossbow, which bounces off your armor. You're set here. And then old 1 HP goblin
Oh my god.
sprints over, takes a knee, aims, and shoots India.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Fury of 1,000 Suns.
Fury of 1,000 Suns, he gets a crit.
Okay.
So,
I was literally just thinking in my head how funny it would be if 1 HP goblin got a crit.
So, crit hits you. You take 10, 20, 30, 46. 46 piercing damage. And then I need you to make a constitution saving throw, please.
Oof! Here comes the nat 1. Are you ready for it? I'm due for one. Oh, wow.
You pass, which is good. Half of 38 is 18. So, you took 46 and 18 is 50, 60.
I took it already. Yeah.
Okay. Whew! He's at slightly lower health.
Jesus Christ!
Do not get sneezed on.
Yeah, and then you take the dawn damage, right? No.
No, he does not take the dawn
He does not
damage.
take the dawn damage. Roll me some dawn damage, Rowan. Because the goblin takes the dawn damage, right? A 21 passes. So, half of 26
13.
13. Crunch. And Hightower doesn't have to make a save because we are outside of that thingamajigger. Cool. Making it Hightower's turn.
I dodge.
He dodges.
Alrighty then.
Making it Ludius.
Gosh. Whatever shall I do?
What's the range on your daggers?
60.
Neat.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and do us a favor.
Mm-hmm.
I would go for this guy. He's getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the two people shooting crossbow bolts at him.
My turn.
Listen to her. Well, now I gotta retactic. Can your scorching ray hit both of them?
Yeah, it does three things.
How much?
Minimum like 2 damage. I do 3. So I'll hit 1, kill it, and then the other 2 will do another 4d6. Plus 5.
Math.
Probably kill both of them.
Oh, I'm gonna trust you then. Can I hit this guy? No. Not unless I use my short bow.
Wait. There is also the you could run forward and then throw one dagger and then bonus action the other dagger. You just wouldn't have it.
Could. But advantage. I need to go forward 15 feet. So there's the 15. Normal.
And that is against this guy.
The guy right next to Blaze.
Okay. That hits.
And then
23. Or 33.
Yeah. 33 and then 7 if the 18 hits.
7 against all one and done.
No,
Or also
against him again.
Okay.
Rowan has decreed that she's going to kill these guys.
Okay.
Calling the shot.
Making it Blaze's turn.
Huh, so I could either...
Blazes.
How much faith do I put into Lady Rose Red? Because I could probably kill this guy this turn and not heal, and then hope to God that Lady Rose Red actually can kill these two. Or I could heal myself.
Your heal takes what, an action?
It
You
does.
gotta ask yourself, how well do you think you are today?
Zeke, is that you?
I fucking hate this so much. Alright, just for that, we're fucking swinging on this goblin. I'm trying to cleave this fucking half, because he obviously isn't scared of me, so now I need to give him a reason to be afraid.
When we looked back and saw only one set of footprints in the sand, that's when Zeke was carrying us.
Wow, and that was some dog damage. Do I reroll that D8 or no?
You do not.
Okay. And then spiritual weapon.
And are you smiting? Are you smitten?
Oh, yeah. That sounds like something that a smart paladin would do, right?
I don't know. One's just been dodging all combat.
How much? All right, we're gonna start with this.
Start with that. Okay. So that is 10 and 11.
Yep. I hate you.
He's still alive.
Now he's fucking not.
He had 22.
I have a fucking curse in that I always get shit to fucking 1 HP. God damn it.
We need to go talk to Zeke and see if he has the weapon charm that does 1 extra damage.
Little did you actually know that these were actually orcs and could just choose not to die one time. Half of these have dropped 1 HP. But you're bonus actioning, bringing a spiritual weapon in.
Yeah. I didn't roll the spiritual weapon.
You have not.
I could have done that instead of the second smite. But I rolled smite again.
You can only smite once on an attack.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my
Once
Lanta!
per attack.
This is who plays fucking spellcasters? These are ass.
Unless you take 5 levels in Warlock,
Bitch!
different smite.
There we fucking go, baby!
There we go.
Fucking cleave this bitch in half! Absolutely destroyed.
You bring the glaive, around once, and he dodges under it. You bring it up and you slash him, and he holds on there, and he's holding on with spit and vinegar, and he's like, "I'm gonna gut you like a fish." And then
It just
the
I like to think that it
cleaves down.
Yep. Just straight down on top of him. He didn't think to look up. Typical fucking mistake.
Yeah, no, it just comes streaking in from across the thing and just like drags him across the ground, 15 feet. There is just a stain on the bridge. He's dead. He dead. Making it Lady Rowan Gerdes' turn.
Okay. So I'm.
Alright. Now, I believed in you to kill these two.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to.
Roll 3 now.
So I'm casting this at
Then I get to kill Blaze this turn.
4th level. So I get
Level
5 rays.
5 rays.
Holy
So
shnikey.
One of them's on this guy, and the other 4 are gonna be on this one. So,
Alright, roll your 1.
so here is. Don't pay attention to the 5. This is just 2d6. Oh, right. Yeah, so that's the hit. So it's 17 to hit because it's ranged spell attack. Okay, so he does. That does 6, and then this one gets.
4 more to hits.
Hold up. So this is the 2 hit.
Okay.
Okay. And then it is 4 rays, so it's 8d6.
Well, no. You have to roll 3 times. Or 4 rays, you roll the hit 4 times. You roll the hit for each ray.
Oh.
Alright, all of that hits. So then it's 8d6 plus 5.
8d6. Yep. 38.
38.
That's fire damage.
That killed it. Splitch. Alright, all the goblins are dead, so they can just be removed from... How do I remove this?
Are we out of initiative?
Yeah. You're out of
Cool.
initiative for now.
So I'm gonna
You have...
hurry the kobolds along. Move the chest across the bridge. We don't have a whole lot of time.
40 seconds.
I'm going to tend to Blaze. I heal him for 30.
Okay.
Oh.
So how fast are the kobolds moving?
They can make it across the bridge in
Cool. I'm gonna
40 seconds.
I'm gonna stand about here-ish.
Okay.
And I've been keeping my shield up. I've been monitoring the combat. I've been putting my shield in the way of other attacks and intercepting. But I'm focusing my concentration and keeping like an internal clock. And so I'd like the chest to be about here-ish when the spell wears off.
Okay.
I'm gonna be standing on the other side of this chest.
Either the troll gets shunted and falls, or gets reemerges inside the chest. Either way, we don't have to deal with the troll. Yet.
Yeah, you feel the spell fade, and hear.
They're rolling the chest across the bridge, and I'm like, hold on. Okay, good, we can go.
Yeah, hear a roar from inside the chest. You guys have a troll in a chest.
A troll in a chest. Do you think he can bust his way out from the inside?
If he does, that solves our problem for us, doesn't it?
What if we throw
Now-
him off the cliff in the chest?
Now, here begs the question: how full is that chest gonna be if that troll is able to fit in that chest?
That's a good point. Maybe it's like a pouch of holding or a bag of holding, but it's just a chest.
Finger on the inside.
So as they're, after they get the chest across the bridge and we're on solid ground again, I'm gonna knock on the side of the chest and say, "How you doing in there, big guy?"
I am going to gnaw on your bones.
One sec.
Really?
I'll be right back.
I thought you would find my new bargain more amicable because you get 100% of the contents of the chest. Enjoy it, and then they're not gonna listen while he rages inside his little cage.
So this is the point I propose. We need to do a long rest. Because I want to pick that lock.
I mean, there's a very angry surprise waiting for you inside if you open it.
That's why I want to make sure we're all okay and safe.
I think we should just push it off the cliff.
But he might regenerate before we get down to the bottom of the cliff, and then we have to fight him anyway.
I'm gonna do the Will Smith meme of just gesturing towards Lady Rose Red, like we have fire. It's no, we're gonna be good.
As long as the fall is within the range of her fireball. Drops like a 300-foot drop. Fireball fizzles out halfway through.
So, what are you guys doing?
If we're this close to the peak, we should just push this thing off. Like I don't want to ram in your prey, but you have tried to open this thing like 4 times. We should just follow through. Plus, there's a very angry surprise waiting inside.
I still think we should do a rest at least. Because spell slots and the such. But I'll be right back. And I know Reef is there.
I am back.
Oh,
Welcome
he
back.
just got back.
Ludian has proposed a camping before you guys chuck this off.
We can do a short rest, and I can regain some spells. Because I have
Basically, take a vote and decide.
Arcane Recovery.
Yeah, Ludian wants to take a long rest so that we're at full HP. He wants to try to pick the lock on this thing a 4th or 5th time. I've lost track, and deal with a very angry surprise inside. And I say we're this close to the peak. We've made it this far. We should just push this thing off and then rest afterwards. But so there's two parties of thought, and we need to call a vote.
I am running low on spells. I guess kinda. I have 1 second level, 3 first, 2 thirds, and 1 fourth. So I'm about half empty.
Yeah, we could rest after we push this thing off of a cliff, or we could open it and fight the thing inside. But we've made it this far. I'd like to see this thing get pushed off a cliff.
Can we make it to the top, rest, and then push it off the cliff?
Yeah, you guys are able to drag the chest up, you know, towards a peakish area, and he's able to point towards an end where, not quite on the other side of the mountain, but on the other side of the mountain where it is an even further valley drop from where you guys were. And Halfhard is, able to explain that he, knows how to get down there from here, and so we're just gonna drop it, 400 feet, and call it a day. But if you guys want to push it off and then rest, or rest and then push it off, or whatever you want to do.
I'm opposed to picking the lock on this thing again and having to fight the troll inside. I think we should just push it off and be done with it.
I feel like we're gonna fight the troll regardless of what we do.
Unless the fall kills him.
And potentially.
Yeah, we could fight a troll at full strength who's pissed off, or we could fight a troll who is mortally wounded from having fallen off of a cliff. If the fall doesn't kill him.
All right, so you guys are pushing it off and taking a short rest, and then hucking this thing over a cliff.
I mean, we're
debating.
Nobody has really waited. I think we should just push this thing off and see what happens.
Then you guys are able to get the chest to the top. Able to set it up. Give me an athletics check. Those that are pushing. Those that want to give me an athletics, give me an athletics. Perfect. Yeah, you're able to tumble this thing over the end, and it falls, and falls, and then shatters on the ground. You guys see a solid spot of gold way off in the distance.
Cool.
Shatter out in a splatter part. And there you are.
And what of the troll inside?
As you watch for a bit, you start to see stuff moving. It is, severely wounded, but seems to have survived the
Tumble.
fall.
All right.
How far was the drop?
About 400 feet.
Good lord.
Oh.
So what's the
how long's it-
kobolds' plan now? Now that are they just gonna walk down there?
Yeah, they're
No,
just.
we're gonna feather fall our way down there.
I mean, if you guys got a feather fall, they have a path, and they were going to wander down there. But if you guys have the Featherfall spell and can just leap and land down there, that would solve it very quickly. Make it real fast.
Red has a scroll of Featherfall.
And you guys could have taken a short rest at the top or on the way up. If you wanted to roll some hit dice.
Why not?
I want to know how long, because
It's
I'm
about
an
an hour.
elf. I was gonna say if it was 4 hours.
No, short rest is
Yeah, you guys spend about half an hour after you push it up there that you're able to eat some lunch and then chuck this thing off.
Not 123.
I need 100 and yep, that's good enough for me.
Do you have a map for this area, Dolan?
I do. Oh, yeah, they're not here. They died.
Rowan cheated and got a 5 on all of her rolls.
You had to say something, because then she got a 3. That's plus 20.
Initiative tracker, I banish thee.
Hope it doesn't like it when I do that. That puts me at 7.
Where'd Ludian go? Oh, you're under my troll. Copy. Paste. Yeah, alright. Different layout of what I figured would happen. Map layer. And I gotta grab my troll.
so our whole party is affected by Featherfall, Millie included.
Choose up to 5 falling creatures. I feel that Millie is probably driving the cart back down instead of trying to ramp this cart.
I mean, if she holds on to the cart, she can Featherfall down.
Featherfall the cart.
I don't think
So,
the cart would be able to
The
do
kobolds
that.
are on their way down, and you're just like, I got this, and then jump off. Do you say anything else? Do you convey your plan? I'm assuming you do.
Now,
You're like, guys, I've got a Featherfall scroll, let's go.
I have faith in my mage. I'm just gonna.
I hang off the edge. I hang off the edge and
Hightower
go fly
is
you fools,
a
and then
mage,
descend.
a mage never explaining his plans, and so you see a mage just leap off a cliff. You're like, is this not what we're doing? If you see our friend jump off a bridge, would you jump too? Yeah, probably. He doesn't explain what he's doing, and I'm assuming he's got a plan to get down. But yeah, you guys are able to roll me a d4, friends.
A D4.
A d4.
Mm. Mm.
This shit's fucking rigged, bro.
So what do I win? Because I'm the only one who rolled 4.
You guys all jumped off. I wanted to see more or less where you landed, which cardinal direction. You guys, for the most part, landed pretty clumped together.
Except for Rose Red, who landed on the troll.
Right. There's a troll. So that's less.
You land directly on the troll's head, start riding it.
All right. Yeah. It falls. You guys fall 2 rounds and then land. Yeah. Roll me some initiative, friends.
Yeah, dude, there we go. I think that's the highest initiative I've ever had. And then you just have to go and show me up. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I love the preemptive sigh beforehand. It really sells it.
It's like, oh, you poor thing.
It's like,
I'm about to show this guy up. Fuck.
It's rough being a rogue.
It's so hard.
It's so lonely up at the top of this peak.
Looking down on you lowly peasants.
My back is so sore from carrying around all this damage that I do.
Ludian.
So,
The greed empowering you, it is your move.
since it's, do I get advantage on this since it's technically before an action? I think
Or
that's the
could
way
he
that works.
aim the featherfall to come down on the troll and just start stabbing? Or your range, never mind.
Yeah. No, I was gonna try and see if I start
Not
off.
quite, because that is the assassin's.
Is that the assassin's one?
Yeah, that's assassin.
Ah. Yeah. Okay. Well, fuck it. We're just gonna hope and pray. That probably didn't hit.
I mean, you can steady aim still, unless you're choosing to move.
I was gonna try and hit him with both and then
With both?
move.
The 15 hits. The 14 is not.
Sweet. So I hit him for
9 damage.
well, and I think it still triggers that sneak attack.
Not unless you have advantage or a friend.
He hasn't gone yet.
Yeah, the troll hasn't acted yet.
Yeah, that's assassin. Assassin gives advantage on anybody who hasn't gone yet. But if you wanted to steady aim, you could do 1.
Then I'd have to re-roll the main hand.
Well, I mean, don't they do the same damage?
No, offhand is 1d4.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you the bigger damage.
The bagger damage.
Bigger damage. 37 psychic damage.
I just can't move. Okay, that works.
That's rough. Alright. making it the troll's turn. It is going to charge you. That provokes an attack.
It does.
It does.
Bop him.
18 hits.
Ooh, get some, kid.
You're using a magical weapon, correct?
I am.
Okay.
It's not a +1, but it's still a magic weapon.
It's still a magic weapon. Yep. So you're able to cut into his flesh. And he is going to do a whirlwind of claws. And his arms just flail. He's kicking the whole shebang. I need all three of you. Which is within 10 feet. Yep, all three of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ha, easy peasy.
Oh no, I'm in danger. Oh! Come at me, rogue. What you gonna say about that shit, bro? Let's see it.
Succeed.
Let's hear it.
You don't.
Okay, it's not half damage or anything.
Reread evasion. I believe evasion lets you take half damage even on a success.
Half damage makes
Yeah,
it so I
half
only
if you
take
fail.
half damage or no damage. If I succeed, no
You
damage.
take half. Blaze takes half. Hightower takes full. So Hightower takes 44 damage, and the rest of you two take 22 damage.
No, it says when you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw, take only half damage. Or
If you fail.
to take only half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw.
Yeah,
And only half if you fail.
You fail, so you take half damage.
I failed?
You
Oh.
fail.
Even if his roll is 4 higher.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah. No, you pass. You guys gotta mention that.
I keep forgetting they give me a buff.
Oh yeah, man.
Magic circle, baby!
Okay, so you take no damage. You're able to dodge away. Hightower takes full damage. Blaze takes half damage. So Blaze, you take 22. Hightower takes 44.
I already
Lou, you
subtracted
take
mine.
0. Okay.
Don't take any more from me, please. I need it.
I'm taking all the stuff from you.
Fuck.
Making it Hightower's turn.
Oh my.
Both hit.
Really?
Ho ho.
Oh baby. Oh baby.
Put him down, boys.
25, 36, and 7 is 43. Correct?
Yeah, 43.
It is close.
Alright, Blaze, I need you to do something for once in your goddamn fucking life. Don't be useless.
Away.
Now, Blaze, I'm gonna let you do that. I absolutely am. But it is not actually your turn.
What?
Yeah. There is a secret turn.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The chest was an uncooperative mimic the entire time!
The entire time, baby! Alright. I have to.
Greedy kobolds show up and they want to fight us too.
Yeah. Let's see. I have to move you to the token layer. And I have to display the thing. So you can actually see it. Provided I remember how to do things. Yeah, baby. pull up the different encounter because you guys weren't supposed to fight the troll and these things at the same time. Where is my
I
encounter?
mean, you're the one who made the troll survive the fall.
Yeah, you were supposed to fight goblins down here, okay?
Ugh.
Like, fought a different
Don't
troll.
blame us.
I am blaming you, okay? You're a paladin. I was not expecting surprise banishment, okay?
I chose the path of least resistance.
I mean, in theory, path of least resistance would have been to do max damage to lay blast fireball on the chest at the castle. But, you know, we're here now.
We bring you tribute, this Trojan horse, I mean chest.
Alright. But yeah, you guys hear a ear-piercing screech as one of these stitch monsters shows up, attracted to the deafening crash.
Oh, good.
And it is going to move down.
Hey, this whirlwind thing that the troll did.
Yar.
What exactly was that?
It's was a bunch of claws with its arms, slashing into people.
Blaze takes 11 less damage.
It's an AoE. Can you do intercept on AoE? Because it was a dex save, or is it only attacks? Hits a target other than you with an attack. So sadly, not what's going on, because it is a dex save.
Okay.
Yeah, the Stitch monster is going to crawl down the side of the wall towards you. You have already done your reaction.
It scuttles.
It scuttles. Skitter scatter. And it is going to let out a ear-piercing screech as you feel your life essence pulled from you. I need everybody that is not Lady Rose Red to make a Constitution saving throw.
+4, 20.
+4, so 20. Blaze. Not so
One's
strong.
I rolled a 20. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah. So, Blaze, you take 44 necrotic damage.
Haha! Wait a second, don't I have a thing for that?
You have resistance to necrotic damage. Celestial resistance. Yeah, so you take 22 necrotic damage after the...
Yeah, I already took it.
And then the other two of you passed, so you both take 22 necrotic damage as it screams and you feel your life sucked into it.
I felt that.
And the troll collapses.
Dead or
unconscious? Unconscious. That it
Unconscious. For now.
for now.
Well, so knowing what this thing is doing, does that, the damage it deals bypass the little fire acid thing that
Not
trolls
yet.
have? Okay.
Yeah. No, The troll is still breathing as of right now, though it has gone
Okay.
limp.
Having one soul sucked out of your body and dropping to 0 HP. That's why I'm just curious if it, just absorbed the troll.
How do you flip things over?
Yeah. That, or you can drag, if you click on it and drag the little pin up at the top.
That's what I did. I don't.
Oh, okay.
There is a turn thing. I just didn't see. Oh, there it is. Under advanced flip. Okay. But yeah, it is unconscious. Now, Blaze, it is your turn.
Okay. I rolled a 12 and a 17. Does a 17 hit?
Are you swinging down into the troll again, or are you swinging into this thing?
Oh, the troll's down, but it's not like down.
It is not dead.
We need to do fire
your
or acid.
knowledge
to
of
put it out its
trolls.
misery.
You need to do fire or acid.
I don't have any fire or acid.
Just let Lady Rose Red take care of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and we have a fire-based caster, so like,
Will Smith gesturing name.
yeah. Does the 17 hit the weird monster?
17 does hit.
All right, and then I reroll the damage because I got a 2.
Nice.
So I do 8 plus 3, so I do 11. And then, do I have any bonus
You're
action
smitten.
spells?
So you also have your feat that lets you make an attack as a bonus action. Polearm Master.
Yeah, the Polearm Master. Yeah, no, I know that.
Okay. I just keep seeing you summon your spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Like that uses a spell slot and actively does less damage.
Does it? I don't think it
It
does.
does a D8, but all of your
D8 plus
attacks
4. The Polearm does D4 plus 4.
plus a D8 because you have improved smite.
Oh, and the Polearm Master?
Yeah.
Okay, because if I hit, I
All
get
of
to
your
smite.
attacks do a D8. Well, no, all of your attacks do an extra D8 when you hit
Oh,
them.
from the Radiant?
Melee.
Okay.
Yeah, because of your improved smite ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that I'm going to cast, can I cast this? What's your AC, Ludian? Are you dead? I can't see your health.
15.
16?
And I'm not dead.
How much health do you have?
82.
Oh, you're fucking chilling then. I'm gonna cast this on myself.
Shield of Faith.
Give myself an extra.
Faithful.
You see a little bit of like flame pop off my shoulders.
Nice.
We're going
yeah.
full fucking Ghost Rider.
Yeah, there's a small hint of brimstone as the protective energies of hell seem to close around you and ward attacks.
The protective energies of hell next to my salad? Really?
Making it Lady Rose Red's turn. That's a fireball. Yeah, crackle a pop.
So it has to make a DC 19 dexterity save. Blaze, Ludian, and Hightower are fine. They do not have to.
I do not have to. Okay.
Yes.
Hold on. Waterfall has 0 HP.
I guess the troll would just automatically fail. And
Yeah, incapacitated, you auto fail dex saves. And that does more than 10 fire damage. So yeah, that murders the troll pretty solidly.
Murder is a strong word.
I came into his house, threw him off a cliff, and then lit him on fire.
His house was festooned with the corpses of his victims.
You lit the man on fire. I'm making a dexterity saving throw, which
Yes, you are.
you know, Stitch monsters are really good at. Let me tell you, that fails.
So 39.
39.
Yeah, because I rolled a 1. Is a damage thing.
And you ignore resistance because
Yep.
you're a person.
Yeah, no
cool.
fire resistance, so it just takes
Large.
straight 39 fire damage. Fire be strong.
Fire be strong. Yeah.
And then I don't know if there's really anything. I guess that's my turn. Can't really bonus action anything. Okay, I pass the turn.
Pass the turn. Ludian, your move.
Yay! And there's somebody touching this thing. So, bop. Does that not
13
hit?
does not hit.
Hold up. I'm not steady aiming.
Okay.
But I am going to use the homing strike of Soul Blades, so I get to roll one of my psionic energy dice.
Okay.
Does a 9 plus 13 hit?
9 plus 13 is 22. That hits.
So that's 29 damage, and then on top of that, I'm also going to swing with my offhand.
Okay. 20 hits.
So that's a
29
total
and
of
7. So 36.
Yeah.
36 psychic. That hits. Your psychic blades cleave into it, slashing into its very soul. Or its mind, at the very least. And its hard body, made of just pure muscle, doesn't seem to offer much protection against that. Making it Troll's dead. Hightower's turn. Yeah, both those hit.
I did 2 level 3 smites last turn, right?
Correct.
Okay. I have not deducted. There we go.
So 8. Okay. 19 and 9 is 27. 28. Plus 14 is 42. Plus 11 is 53. Youch. That's a swing. Yeah, your divine energy, cleaves into that, and is rather adept at tearing apart
What?
the dead.
What was the total you got?
53?
I got 50.
Are you counting the undead?
Yes.
9 and 19 is
It's 53.
28. Plus 11.
Oh, it is 53. Sorry.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, suck it, nerd. Best mather here.
Alright, I'll go.
Uh,
I'm not
Making
cool enough to hang out with the D&D nerds. I'm gonna go play football and cry.
Come back when you've mastered chess. Jock.
Yeah. Did you remove the damage from it?
I have removed the damage.
Okay, I didn't. I was doing math. I didn't see.
Yep. It was a solid chunk. About half of its remaining health disappeared.
But yeah, I am not pleased with this thing, and so I'm going to put it in the ground, even if it's going to absolutely drain me doing so.
Yep. All right. So the Stitch monster is going to make 2 claw attacks. One at Blaze and one at Ludian.
I intercept Blaze. If he, well, I'm going to intercept whoever gets hit. If Blaze gets hit, I intercept him first because he's got less HP.
Heard. So first attack is going to be against Blaze, 27 hits.
What
Second
the
attack
fuck?
against Ludian is a 19. That also hits.
Good uncanny dodge.
Okay.
What do I have to roll for a concentration thing when I get the big hit?
It is a Constitution saving throw, DC 10 or half the damage taken. So, Ludian, you take 33 in a mix of slashing and necrotic as it seems to pull a bit of your soul away as it slashes into you. But 33, and you are able to uncanny dodge that for half. So that is 16.
Yep.
And then Blaze, you take 22 because you are resistant to necrotic damage, so the necrotic is halved, and then 14 of that is reduced.
So I take 8.
Yes, correct. You take 8 as you feel it slash into you, and a bit of its your soul is rent asunder, and then your 19 Constitution save succeeds. Its gaze seems to turn towards the troll, and it inhales and consumes the soul from the slain troll. Attack, healing slightly, and then the troll disappears, and you see part of it seem to emerge in its stitched self. Or no, it seems to be glowing. The troll disappears, and the creature is glowing a little more.
But we see the thing's wounds close and like
Correct.
the soul of the troll leave its body.
Yep.
Like the corpse
As it,
turns gray and then falls apart, turns to ash, like it was just drained by a metro.
Its jaw unhinges and inhales, and you see soul get sucked out of the troll, and it turns to dust. And then the creature's wounds heal. Making it the next person's turn. Blaze.
That's my name! We're about to put this thing down like a dog. You guys ready? 1 and 2 and 3.
The 11 does not hit, but the first 2 do.
Okay, and that's a 4 and an 8. Okay. And then I will go in. Which spells do I have?
9 and
1 and 2.
Oh, baby. All right, 9 and 17 is 26, plus 20 is 46, plus 28 is 60, 72?
74.
74. Crunch! You are able to tear through this thing. Go in hand. You also got an attack as your reaction because it hit somebody who wasn't you.
It did, didn't it?
It did. You should have remembered your abilities.
Shut up, Dolan. Fuck you!
Thank you, D20. Roll 20. You're real bro. Lady Rose Red, it is your move.
So I'm gonna. So I have a feeling it's gonna maybe not. I guess maybe it doesn't matter. So the last time we fought this thing, it didn't have any resistances or anything to necrotic damage, right? Like it was just.
It did not. Yeah, your necrotic damage when you hit it last time seemed to do full effect.
Okay.
Cold didn't affect it as much. if I remember correctly.
Cold, fire, and lightning. You just ignore the fire bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember you saying. I forget exactly what your words were, but it was the RP. This thing has damage resistance to cold.
So I must make a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw.
19 wisdom saving throw. It fails. It takes 15 damage.
Yep, 15 necrotic.
Just barely.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
you're able to toll the dead and, remove its soul a bit. As, the Reaper takes what is owed.
Nice.
Okay. And then, oh my god, stop that.
Oh, wait. And then
Well, wait.
Whoa, wait.
I move up to 30 feet. Oh, well, I think it's like here. Hold up. Yeah, that's 30 feet. And then, as a bonus action, I let out a draconic cry.
Rawr!
So
Rawr.
I'll have advantage against it.
Rawr. It's dead. You killed it.
What? I thought you said like I didn't do enough damage.
No, just barely. It had 12. You did 15. You slew it. He's dead.
Everybody's
I remain unconvinced.
everybody's typing.
30.
Like I'm not gonna roll a hit because I know it's dead, but I'm gonna two-hand my sword. And burn another smite on this thing's corpse. Just.
Those panties on you, ooh, you're so warm. Couldn't help but notice your bones from across the floor.
Yeah, you are able to tear through it.
Yeah, processing some anger issues that I found since finding that town full of corpses.
I'm gonna RP beating the shit out of Blaze and his 25 HP real quick. Oh, I'm gonna throw one of my psychic daggers at him for sneak attack.
When the fire mage says you're fired, she means it.
I searched the treasure pile.
You search the treasure pile, and there are no kobolds here. You are.
Hey, this is a kobold treasure pile. I'm the only kobold.
I am the only kobold.
100% belongs to me.
100% mine. I am directly descended from the Hellfire clan. This is a kobold hero and a kobold treasure. I have wrested it from the trollish hands that sought to steal it.
Troll asked if I was the treasurer, and yes, I see treasure, and I am a murderer.
It's about to get erd. Okay. Okay.
But we want to find out what's in the chest.
No,
like
I've got
right.
no,
I'm messing with you.
You so funny.
Yeah, I know. I try.
Yeah. I'm now removing bits of the treasure. I don't even know.
I'm adding in mimics.
Yeah, I am confirming my XP because you guys did stuff in different ways, making sure that I'm giving you proper XP for what you did. There's that.
Woo!
All right. First and foremost, For
你心里
your
玩
mighty
my little baby tail for your bulgy wokey kisses and lickies your neck. I hope daddy likey suzzles and wuzzles your chest.
you gain 26,700
Hey, I
XP.
got a little itch. You think you can help me?
How much?
26,700.
Oh, it was added there. I will let Lady Rose Red add it together because she's been the official XP tracker for all of the sessions.
Make sure I have this written down.
It's 163,500.
Correct.
163,500.
Yep.
And that means we level up. PogChamp. What was that? Why did it... Okay. You can use your action to end one spell on yourself or on one willing creature that you touch. Okay.
Yeah, you guys just get to end spells on yourselves. No cursing.
End the spells on yourselves.
All right. With your knowledge of magic and detect magic kind of spells, you're able to sift through a ton of gold. There's easily 40,000 gold here in loose coins and gems.
So no one picked up the other bag of holding that we got last session. So I'm just gonna go ahead and assume I kept it because no one else was like, "I'll take it."
Okay.
And I'm gonna be the greedy son of a bitch. Can I fit half of that gold in the bag of holding?
Alright, I'm gonna actually look up gold weight for the first time in forever.
Why?
Because he's about to take 500 pounds worth of gold.
Gold weighs 0.02 pounds.
50 gold weigh a pound. So what is 50 times 50 times 5 is
250.
250.
Yep.
Plus 2 zeros is
25,000.
45,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lycan could have carried that.
You can fit all of this. Or no, I said there was 40,000 gold here. You can fit 25,000 gold in your bag of holding.
You know what? I'm the greedy son of a bitch. This bag of holding is full.
You have a entirely full bag of holding and have 25,000 gold.
Man.
Worth of coins and loose gemstones out of this giant's treasure pile. And these are like, it is about 25,000 gold worth of gold. It is not, minted imperial coins. It is giant currency, which did I see you read giant? Like you can tell this is giant's currency, for some giant kingdom. No. Oh, you read goblin. Right.
I mean, I could spend some gold and learn it real quick.
But yeah, this is clearly minted for a giant race, and the coins are rather hefty. But yeah, you are able to very easily, basically just stick the bag of holding in and then open it as you just watch a shifting pile of gold kind of get smaller around you. Those who have played Noida know what it's like to loot the gold. And that's you right here. You're just kind of standing there.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Deep in gold as it's all kind of shifting around you until the point where it just stops and you're able to lift this 5-pound bag that is overflowing with gold. Before the kobolds are able to arrive.
So while this is going on, I am blind to it. I'm focusing on the corpse of this thing, and I'm poring over this as well. I already have a sketch of it. I know what they look like, but the stitching. This was lovingly made by a master's hand. Is there some type of maker's mark on it? Anyone who's has the know-how to unleash these things upon the world is probably going to be vain or at least a little prideful of their work. Is there some type of rune or symbol
Looking
branded into its
around,
flesh?
you do. That you underneath some folds, you're able to look around. It's somewhat out of the way. You notice on a bit of its back in a area that doesn't seem to get a lot of movement. Looking through that, a number of the stitchings seem to make the shape of a K. That seems to change a stylized K into a horn. That it is a mix of somebody stitched a picture of a horn and a K.
Am I familiar with this at all?
You are not.
Okay. Because my mind jumped to something seeing a K.
I don't. No. It's probably not that. I don't know what it is that you are jumping to, but my guess is not that.
I have a brother whose name starts with that letter.
Oh, you do? Yeah, no, this doesn't look like his work.
Okay.
So it could be.
I'm going to make a sketch of that symbol as well. And I'm going to ask Blaze, since he's still standing next to me, what do you make of this?
I am
Could either of us roll history to see if we know it, or is that
just gonna say religion,
Yeah,
possibility?
but I am
roll me a religion. It's gonna be a kind of a hard one, but
okay.
I think that might be able to work. But yeah, roll me, please.
Religion.
Okay. The K doesn't stand out to you. But the stylized horn, specifically on this creature, there was old bits of lore that once upon a time, Orcus, the Lord of the Dead, had a crown of horns and bequeathed a pair of them to mortal champions out in the world.
I see.
And him being the Lord of the Dead, this is a stylized horn, is kind of the connection that you are
Connecting.
making.
Right.
But you don't, other than, yeah, there was a demon prince and he made champions, not a whole lot of your knowledge about it.
I never made it that far into hell.
Oh, you wouldn't find him there.
Yeah, the abyss as opposed to the dead. And yeah, you guys kind of going back and forth that your knowledge of the dead and bits of esoteric magic.
One is able to fill in the gaps of the other.
Yeah, and then Blaze's knowledge of, actual demons. Like you're kind of gung-ho in all of your training is that when you've been in hell, your focus has very much been anti abyss and chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're like, he's like, yeah, are there any, dead evil relics? And you're like, Orcus, had these champions. kind of thing.
So while we're having this conversation, I'm gonna, not so subtly, Blaze is gonna see this, look at this rune with the distinctive horns, and then glance up at Blaze's helmet. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna see. I want him to see that I'm making a mental connection, and
You
give him the opportunity to defend himself.
no, you can feel the piercing glare as like I kind of understand that you're putting it together, and I kind of
Hightower also has horns on his helmet.
he does.
Yeah, mine are a stag's helm,
Gonna start calling him Rune.
or stag's horns.
I'm going to kind of step in between to like block the rune from view. Does that make sense? Like try and break the connection. I'm not taking my eyes off of you, but it's you definitely get the feeling of like don't say anything. We're not doing this.
To which I say, why are you here?
I have a job to do.
Yeah, who sent you on that job? Them I get. They're after money, as is plain to see. And I'm here looking for my brother. But I never quite got your story.
I'm not a big talker. I don't explain my story to people. There's a lot that has happened to me that I've blocked out. I don't plan on talking about it.
Alright. I'm sure you have your reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And to punctuate this conversation, I'd like my ring back.
I'll flick it off my finger and like coin flip it to you.
Okay. Well, now we have a lead. And... Why is your AC 9 out of 19?
I was looking at that. I wasn't sure why. I think that it was probably a typo. It's supposed to be 19.
Okay. But having examined this corpse, hacked its head off with a smite, and made another sketch in my notebook, I'm gonna turn my attention back to what they're doing.
So, other than the 25,000 gold, Phew, boy, imagine if my brain didn't just blank. It'd be over for you bitches. Lady Rose Red, doing like detect magic and whatnot. You are able to discern 4 magical items. There is a staff, a pair of boots, a rather large belt, and 2 rods that are about like 2 feet long. Maybe it's about 2 feet long. If you spend a short rest with them and or cast Identify, you're able to figure out what these are. Otherwise, or you can just kind of like try and stash them.
I mean, I have Identify.
Okay. Cool. You can spend some time just casting Identify.
Yeah.
another thing. In addition to finding magic, while you guys are going, another thing that happens. Fuck. It'd be so good if I could just link words together. Ludian, you're able to find a small charm, pretty much, and it resonates with your psychicness. That is why you are able to pick it out as strange. But it gives it makes your daggers +1. Your psychic dagger is a +1.
So they do 1 more damage. Oh,
Yeah, 1 more damage, +1 to hit, and when you use the psychic die for things that aren't attacks, it adds +1.
oh, that's cool. All right, got it.
Yeah. Basically, when you do psychic things, you have a psychic shard. And so when you do things that require a psychic die, it does it slightly better.
I'll just add that as a psionic gem, I guess.
Yeah.
Or psionic charm.
In a similar vein, Hightower and Blaze, your attunement to your weapons, or your bond, gets slightly stronger, and your weapons are +1.
Oh,
Cool.
cool.
That
That's +1 to attack, right?
correct.
And
To attack and damage.
When
And
you go to
damage.
the macro, there's a little field that says magic bonus. Just change that to 1, and it does all the math for you.
And then Rose Red, you are identifying these items. Fuck. You find a staff of fire, boots of elven kind, 2 immovable rods, and a belt of frost giant strength.
What does the staff of fire do?
You have resistance to fire damage while you hold this staff. It had here. I'll just. I can't change tabs.
Where's the where's the magic thingy, sir?
I'm gonna need a little more information.
Hit his tick box.
Yeah, where's the tick box?
Oh, I'll get it. I mean,
Is it just a +0? Do I just change it to a 1?
No, it should be a checkbox.
no, it's 0. You change it to a 1. It's attack, range, magic bonus, crit range, damage.
Here, I'll post a Gazo and OC.
You got where's it at? I don't see the little checkbox.
It's not a checkbox.
What? I feel lied to.
Yeah, I've already edited your macro.
But it's under the attack macros when it opens up.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
you're on your thing. Opens up. It'll be name, glaive +1, attack, strength, range,
Blank.
and then magic bonus down there, and you put 1.
I already put it in.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see where it's at. I'm stupid. Magic. Oh, magic bonus. I see it. I'm smart.
Found it.
You have spiritual weapon in there twice.
I don't know why.
I have removed it. There we go.
What did you say the magic weapons were, or the magic stuff that we got?
2 immovable rods. An immovable rod, you can press a button and it
No longer moves.
yeah, stops moving.
You know, it'd be really cool if we had an immovable rod and a unlimited rope. That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, you can always go back and talk to Zeke and try and get
No,
that
because
rope.
that requires me to go talk to Zeke. I refuse to do that.
Yeah, little do you know that Zeke has been following you this entire time specifically to steal your rope.
He's taking 20% of our gold every time we die.
Yeah, 20% of your rope every time you guys die.
So I have a question
I
for
have an
you,
answer.
Bowen. So, as far as I know, we didn't bargain anything with like the kobolds.
You
were
did not.
just helping them. So, in theory, all these magic items belong to them.
That would be
So,
Finders
Galactus
keepers.
as well.
Just hide them.
Rose is like a moth to flame with magic. That's part of the reason why she likes portals so much, because they just radiate magic.
Yep.
So she's kind of like there and seeing what they are, and then just kind of leaving them.
Oh, she's leaving them.
Yeah,
Okay.
just kind of like, oh, piece of candy, and then kind of like, oh, it's that. Kind of scampering away.
Since I haven't taken anything, I don't intend to. How is my weapon stronger?
Your bond to it is
Okay.
strong.
Okay, that was involuntary. That was an effect of going on the adventure, not because something in the chest glommed onto my sword, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Nope, officially I'm the only one who's taken anything out of this.
Unbelievable.
pile.
He's taken quite a bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, huh?
I mean, I only took, a small portion of gold, and somehow I found this really neat charm that I really want.
Question. You can hold stabs in one hand, right? They're like
Correct.
versatile, so you could have it be one-handed or it could be two-handed.
Yep.
No, I'm gonna wait to see what Kobold Leader decides before I say anything.
Hey, wait. If I put on the boots of Elvenkind, does that mean that I've become a sneaky boy?
Your
It
mic
would
cut
cancel
out
out.
halfway through that sentence.
If he puts the boots of Elvenkind on, you would cancel
Yeah.
out the
Yeah.
advantage and disadvantage, and so you would just roll stealth normally.
Yep.
Okay.
And but my
You
footsteps.
also wouldn't make any footsteps.
That's
sound.
my footsteps would be completely. But with the clank of my armor,
the upper torso part of your armor would still make noise. You just wouldn't make any sound of a footfall. So it would significantly muffle the metal armor, and you would roll it normally. I don't want to message. Keeps alerting the monsters. Yeah, all these sound-based monsters that are finding you.
I have another question, because you said this chest belongs to like a troll or like giants, like it's a giant
the
chest.
story that Helfart told you was there was a giant lord years ago in the past, and that Helfart slew him and claimed the treasures for his clan. And he was a kobold hero, and that henceforth every the most clever kobold of the clan each generation takes the moniker of Halfart and leads an expedition in order to open this chest.
Gotcha.
And in the past, due to traps or whatnot, have not succeeded. And this Halfart's plan was drag it out of the cave where it existed and just huck it off a cliff. No more trying to pick the lock.
And magic items are wonky that like depending on who was using it, it changes like size. So in theory, these things were gigantic, but as soon as like Red put her little tiny plot hands on them, they kind of shrunk.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
Cool. Because like, oh, this bellow thruster and strength would be pretty cool, but it's literally made for a giant.
Yeah, and then now it's kobold size.
Okay.
Is that better than the gauntlets of ogre power?
It is.
It sets your
Yes.
strength to 23.
Give me! I'm stealing. We're not fucking mentioning it. It's kobold. What's it gonna fucking do? Sorry, sorry, Lady Rose Red, but
I mean, technically, she didn't tell any of us what these magic items were.
oh my god.
All right. So, Ludian, are you doing anything to the treasure pile, or is there just this conspicuous divot in the center?
We're gonna try and just mound it back up a little, try and make it look like nothing would disappear.
All right, only sleight of hand. Okay. As the kobolds, it's been half an hour ish. As they probably actually closer to even an hour or two that you guys skipped ahead by just jumping off the cliff and took the roundabout took the direct path 12 seconds instead of the 2-hour round trip. But eventually the kobolds are able to show up.
Alright, real question. Did I manage to hide my divot or no?
Roll a deception.
You're about to find out.
About to find out.
I wish that our rogue was good at stealing things so that I could have him steal the belt from me.
Well, that... I got plans because I'm hungry.
I hunger for gold. Okay, what's going on?
Fart makes it down. And the kobolds, for the most part, seem to almost rush past, almost in revelry, that they immediately go to start picking through this. Alfart stops and is kind of taken aback by the giant mutilated undead monstrosity that seems to be here. What the heck is that? But then,
I mean, I did when we first met describe them and say,
yeah,
if you see
describe
one,
them.
run. It's like that was the thing I was talking about. If you see one, run.
You seem to have
And
made.
I don't feel any of the damage that I've taken, but I've had the hell beaten out of me.
He has.
Yeah, so
He
it's
is,
plain to see. the toll that this thing took on us. I mean, everybody else is at full health because they leveled up, but we should still, have battle damage to express. It speaks for itself. Less ipsa loquitur. Loquitur? Less ipsa loquitur. Res ipsa loquitur.
Wait, did you say you had a plan, Ludian?
I may have a plan.
Would you care to share with the class?
No.
Okay. All right.
You might ruin the plan. No? Excuse me?
Fucking rogues, man. Fucking. God damn it.
But how far, congratulates you and thanks you. You have facilitated the culmination of his clan's quest. Speaks for itself. And inquires if you're okay. You seem to have a rather pertinent gash. Here-ish. And he gestures all of kind of where your lung would be.
I look down and go, oh, yes, I'll be okay.
Okay. This is, I can see how you have survived this long. That is not a cause for concern.
I gently place my hand on his shoulder and thank him for his concern, but I assure him I will be okay.
For your help, champion. You introduced yourself, right? I assume you did. But I don't entirely remember.
When I first
walked in playing.
Yes, I did everything that I could to convey friendliness, and I'm interested in talking and not fighting. So introducing myself, playing music, offering friendly advice, keeping my distance, so they can see me, alerting them to the existence of my friends so there's no surprises, anything like that.
But talking with you while the rest of the kobolds are going through and starting to look through the piles and the gemstones. Lady Rosered, what are you're sitting there with the magic items kind of in your lap, or would it?
No, I put them back on the
You
pile.
put them back in the pile. Okay.
I'm chilling off to the side.
Chilling off to the side. Yeah, Hellfire is talking to Hightower and goes, I don't think this would have been feasible without you. Having seen this creature here and the troll, and the giant bird, every step since we met you has been solved in no small part to your direct intervention. I would like to share my spoils with you.
I graciously accept anything that you are willing to share, but you must not underplay the part that you played, or downplay the part that you played in this pilgrimage. That we might have been able to solve a few things with violence, but it was your idea to push this thing off of a cliff and open it after generations of it being locked in your home. Tell me, friend, what is your name? That's not my intention.
we could make it that way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could pick up Banish real quick.
I mean, my other bag of holding's only holding some arrows, so I could finish filling it with gold.
I suppose that now that the chest is open, I am once again Riss. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
R-I-S-S, right?
R-I-S-S.
Yeah. Well, Riss, my friend, it's not entirely up to me, but I propose that since you were the one who finally opened this chest, that the honorific title of leader of your clan should be that name from now on. Just a thought. Since he was the one who actually came up with the idea to finally get the thing open.
Get the thing open.
Yeah.
It's a solid idea. Yeah. I like the way you think. You're a clever one.
I give a polite bow. Not a full bow, just nod my head, spread my hands out.
He's gonna go investigate the loot and start divvying that up amongst the kobolds. I have not named 30 kobolds, but he does call them out individually by name and
Dancer and Prancer.
That is literally exactly what I was thinking, and I was about to look them up so that I could give the list of
he starts,
reindeer names.
Naming them and mentioning deeds and was able to build this contraption or disabled this trap and starts divvying up loot.
I'm just sitting there,
Eagle
single
Shark
tier.
Fang, spawn of such and such, naming names and accomplishments. As he divvies up the work.
He seems to look at you and goes, for a chest this big, you would have think the giant would have had more treasure in it.
I look over at the pile because I have not been paying attention to what they've actually been doing. I've been focused on this thing, making notes, having conversations, accusatory conversations with Blaze. So I have no idea what Ludian has done, and I concur. Just looking at it, you'd think there'd be more. Having pushed that thing.
I'm just gonna try just like kind of get Hightower's attention and just really quick wink at him and just grin.
But it is able to divvy up the loot. And he has there are a couple of minor spellcasters that are with him that are able to investigate the magic items. He calls you over and goes, my clan doesn't have. We're going to utilize coin and supplies, and this is a great thing. The
John Lovitz.
The use of the combat application of these items are less useful to his clan, and he offers you those as recompense for use. You call Lady Rose Red for your bravery in facing the rock upon and or for your Lady Rose Red for your demolition of the wall, and mighty magical prowess throw out the adventure. I present to you this staff, and he gives you the staff of fire.
Did he cast it in a fight? Does he know what it does? Or is he just...
He has a couple of
He's-
kobold
this is-
sorcerers that
this is
had
fun
walked
stick.
over and had investigated this pile of items that had seemed to be set together.
Okay.
There's a kobold sorcerer that was like, yeah, no, this is what this is. He goes, oh, okay.
Okay, as long as he's making informed decisions. And it's not
Informed
just-
decisions.
Yeah,
Here's a
you make
stick.
explosions, you get walking stick. And Blaze, you don't have anything to hold up your pants, so here's a belt.
Here's a bell.
Hell yeah.
No, he's seen humanoid like spellcasters go through the Underdark before, and they always have like a walking stick. So he's just like, here. This seems to be the get up if you don't have one here. That you can bonk people.
No, Blaze for your prowess charging into battle. I present to you this belt of giant strength, and Star Hightower for your bravery and the immovable object that you are. I present you these immovable rods.
I give a polite bow.
Mr. Ludian, for your... I believe you've got a pretty good amount of treasure, friend.
Me?
These boots.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he jostles and you hear the jingle of coins.
Like, for your subtlety and clever planning, I believe you've already got a good amount of treasure. But yeah, he keeps the boobs at Elvenkind. But you guys do get a staff of power, or not power, fire, different thing. 2 immovable rods and a belt of giant strength. Those that were able to empower their weapons, and you also got 25,000 gold through sneaky trickery.
Hey, so you know what we can do though.
Just leave.
Well, that.
You're rich.
But now I do have an extra pair of gauntlets of ogre power.
Wear them on your feet.
I didn't even think about that.
Do you use strength at all, Asmo?
My strength is 20.
Do you use strength at all, Ludian?
I mean,
Because it can be 19.
it would get rid of the only negative I have in all of my stats.
Oh god, let's make the rogue even more overpowered. Yay! Yeah, I'll pawn the gauntlets off on you for some of the gold.
So far, I think the only one that required attunement was the Stone of Good Luck.
The gauntlets
The
do.
shard you have, also, the psychic shard is also going to require attunement.
Okay, so that's going to require attunement.
You can have 3 though, right? 3 attuned items?
Correct.
So that would be my 3. Let me double check to make sure the goggles don't require attunement. They do not.
Oh, excuse me.
So yeah, I could wear those. Yeah.
Cool. There you go, bud. Now you got a 19 in strength. As if you weren't already strong enough.
that legit gave me 10 points in strength.
Oh my god.
So, what does Riss and his clan do? Do they have a way to transport this gold? Because I wouldn't feel right just leaving them here with this pile of gold.
Yes, they are able to. They have a number of eggs, and you notice that they are able to produce a bag of holding themselves.
Okay.
And
we pretty much cleared the path between here and where we were. So
pretty much, yeah. You know, there's not a whole lot left.
but
And now that it's
I have faith that they'll be able to handle themselves getting back home. So unfortunately, my journey takes me elsewhere, and as much as I would like to escort them back, I'm afraid that this is where our
I
our
believe
paths end, or our paths not end, split.
diverge. Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
I'm afraid your path ends here, and I just stab him.
yeah, crunch. Yeah. No, there was the possibility of, you know, Rowan just going, oh, there's like 30 kobolds here. I just cast Fireball. I solved this problem. In which case you would have a kobold follow you guys and not be so happy with you.
No. I don't kill the kobolds. I wait until I've grown in power, and then I become the leader of them. And then I have a kobold horde.
These are kobolds, not injured civilians. That's different.
You didn't say they were civilians. We went from one enemy camp to another camp, and you were like, these are enemies. And I'm like, okay, they're injured. Let me just fireball. And then you're like, they're civilians. Like, right afterwards.
Like, okay.
It's important information.
Like, this is a relief civilian. Yeah, it was a misunderstanding. But, just like, yeah, no, this is a medical tent, and you're like, cool, I fireball it. I'm like, okay, sure. I'm not gonna tell you no, but they're not gonna like it. I am gonna ask that you mark yourself evil when you see a bunch of people, you know, in a hospital. Your just first thought is fireball.
DM, I bombed the hospital.
I bombed the hospital. I'm like, okay.
You all saw it. The orphanage attacked me first.
You can get.
Yeah, this is
know,
feeling
a
a
little
little on the nose for global events right now.
Yeah, a little. So after they packed up their gold and, you know, I've said my goodbyes, they head off in their direction and I head off in mine.
Mhm.
Millie's down here too, yeah?
Yeah, she wandered down with them, following their path.
I'm gonna rummage through the cart and find a bottle of wine and uncork that and just swig.
All right. Getting the booze on.
I think I am probably gonna be hopping off soon.
Yeah, it's close to midnight.
This is pretty much the end of what I had set up for today.
Yeah.
Um,
But I do have a thing.
Okay.
So, you know, taking a swig and then looking at Blaze and saying, I think I owe you an apology. No, I owe you an apology. You've not given me any reason to mistrust you.
I'll pull out or take a sip out of whatever flask is closest to me and pat on the back, and it's okay. I'm not the most trustworthy looking person. And just kind of laugh it off and not take it too seriously. I know that I'm, you know, fucking this big edgy horned devil looking paladin from hell.
When we first met in the tavern, I reached out my senses. 453103, yeah, that's pretty good. And could smell the demonic influence on you.
Mm-hmm.
And in my defense, you wear the uniform of the enemy. So I am very curious as to what you're doing. but you do not owe me an explanation. And as long as you fight by my side, then you are my companion.
Same goes to you. It's been a very long time since I've fought with people that I can trust to have my back.
I'm not gonna say anything, but I, tip the wine bottle towards him in a, cheers gesture.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I've not fought alongside people that I trust. I do that constantly, but I'm not saying that. That's subtext. I'm tipping it towards him in acknowledgement because when I asked him about paying for funeral expenses to the bartender, he stated that he was doing it to basically buy friendship. That instead of doing a nice thing and being a trusting person, he was viewing friendship as transactional. And so this is I'm doing a cheers of like, yes, we're making progress. Yes, good.
Behold, my Pavlovian paladin. Going to reward good behavior.
But yeah, just more. Not gonna let a session go by without a little bit of character development.
Welcome to my sandbox, kids. You're gonna play whether you like it.
Yes. I'm gonna push you on the swings until you puke. Mandatory fun.
Mandatory fun.
But yeah, we've had a long day. Make camp, make food, that kind of thing. I have nothing else.
Alrighty.
Seeing the abominations and knowing what they do gets me riled up. I get upset, and I'm not always the best at directing that anger, and so made some assumptions about you and then apologized for it. So that's I knew writers who use subtext. They're all cowards. So I'm just gonna tell you everything. Yes.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you for
Have a nice night. Thanks
session.
for playing.
Yep. Have a good night,
Yep.
guys.
Have a good night.